Hello, welcome. It's HardLore time. How are you, Bo?
I'm a resident. I live here.
You live in Van Nuys, California now. Welcome to HardLore HQ. We are here together for the official HardLore Sound and Fury post-game report. It was a legendary weekend. And if you went to Sound and Fury and you're coming to listen, welcome.
Yeah.
If you missed it and you've got if you're a big old FOMO sapien right now,
I saw so many tweets.
like
Sound of Fury FOMO. Yeah.
So to the FOMO sapiens out there, we're here to tell you what happened. You know, we're here to show you some highlights and just talk about it from our eyes. You know, from our noses, ears, lips. It's the week started with our HardLore Live thing, which you can see. That was our episode last week.
This has been Colin's busiest week of his entire life, followed by the busiest month of your entire life.
Yeah, August is fine.
I'm sorry. I meant to say preceded.
June. Oh yeah, preceded. Right. Yeah, June was fucked. But yeah, this week was absolutely insane. It started with our beautiful live thing. So, and if you watched that, if you went to it, thank you so much. That's probably our favorite thing we've ever done.
Touching.
We were honored to sit down with Martine and kind of kick off Sound and Fury week strong.
And maybe there's more in the tank.
And maybe there are. We'll see.
I don't know.
We did a lot this week.
It's
all good stuff.
Yeah.
But let's get to the fest itself.
That's really what we're
here for. Saturday.
Let's think. You got there super early.
I got there very early.
This was the triumphant return.
Yeah. So, we had the idea Thursday night to do the Kill Them All, the Twitching Tongues God's Hate joint
And HardLore.
mall and HardLore mall. Our buddies John and Richie had that banner made one day later.
Unreal.
Good to go. We're just having fun. But Saturday,
What time did you get there?
I got there at probably 11 a.m., which so did the showgoers.
Okay.
Band started at 1. C4 being second band is amazing.
That's hilarious.
The triple B,
Yeah.
the triple B backing band. Second.
I will say, so at this point, I no longer had a rental car and was reliant on Uber. And this is, as anything would go, was just pure chaos. Because we're there with merch boxes. And all the Uber Lyft drop-off point was one spot that was the opposite corner of the entrance.
So what's awesome about Sound and Fury, on the artist's perspective, is when you arrive, there's guys there and gals there with golf carts, or they'll just say, "Hey, take your van over here and load all your stuff straight onto your stage."
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
Rented a Lime scooter.
Oh, that's smart.
And I walked with it.
That's very smart.
And walked our boxes all the way around.
That's genius. Day one, I mean, you saw we had a lot of merch boxes, and that was a task, man. I was sweatier just from that than at either of the sets at any point in my life.
Climbing over the table and getting HardLore stuff ready, I was drenched.
Oh, drenched.
I didn't do anything.
It was wet. It was a rare, humid day in Los Angeles. But let's talk about the day itself. The first few bands: C4, Truth Cult, Crushed, Scalp from OC. These were highlights to a lot of people. Scalp especially. A lot of people said that Scalp and Big Boy were the people's answers for a favorite California band, current favorite California band. Scalp and Big Boy straight up took the cake.
Big Boy from San Jose.
Yes,
we found out.
So this was when
we got to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
this was when we could talk about it, or we could share. Martine Stewart, our guest last week, co-promoter of Sound and Fury, typed up some words for us to share to you directly, the full story on what happened with the bike racks on stage for Big Boy and in front of the stage for a lot of the other bands. He couldn't record his voice for us. So here is artificially intelligent Miley Cyrus with Martine's words on what happened Saturday with the bike racks.
Okay, so this is a long story, but I'll try to keep it as short as possible, which means leaving out some details.
Of course.
Basically, when you want to accommodate 5,000 people at an event, you have to leave the comfort of a conventional venue. Mm-hmm. And with that comes some changes and rules that insert themselves into the equation. In a perfect world, we would just do whatever we wanted and everything would be perfect. But too many people in this world want to sue you. For everything. So people like us end up facing the backlash. So a new fire marshal got his job this year, and he was doing his best to prove himself to his superiors while flexing his power over sound and fury. And everyone attending, he made a serious threat to shut the event down on Saturday immediately after witnessing the intensity. And the only thing that would ease him enough to allow the show to continue was putting up the bike racks to keep the crowd on the deck we built for action, stage diving, and off of the actual stage. We did our best to encourage anyone in the bands with a microphone to go down on the stage dive deck to bring the action there. Right. But sometimes it would just get a bit too wild. We finish up today with an amazing vibe. Still thanks to those who attended, not letting a small obstacle get in the way of an otherwise incredible time.
Yeah.
On Sunday, we were able to call in some favors, some medical professionals, which allowed us to remove the bike racks and things were back to normal, with the exception of a few backstage and on-stage restrictions. I don't want to focus too much on the fire marshal and dwell on his negativity, but I will say that without his interference, there would have never been any sort of issue whatsoever. There were a couple of times where the park staff acted on direction of the fire marshal and cleared people out of certain areas. But that was in no way any sort of request coming from any of the guests that were at the festival, and especially not anyone on the Sound and Fury team, despite what you might hear or read.
Of course.
Either way, we all experienced another magical weekend and had the time of our lives. Even the few people I've seen experiencing that flash of negativity that compels them to say something online. Anyways, I hope that wasn't too long. Big Boy is incredible. To you until I die.
Yeah.
And Tate will not be disgraced.
It's not going to happen.
Thank you so much, Martine, and thank you so much, Miley Cyrus, Nicole Kidman, Dolly Parton hybrid for those words.
So for anybody who didn't see, I believe starting with Big Boy, there were these bike racks kind of metal things put up. Sound and Fury. I don't know if it started with Sound and Fury. I have no idea. But the little mini stage in front of the big stage is like the coolest. And having experienced it finally this year, and like used it as in its intention, it's fucking perfect.
It's unbelievable. Just as like a dive platform, and this is my first time singing with it, so. I wasn't really the only time you can't be on stage. If you're on stage, the people in the way back can't see.
Right.
That's really the only negative side. But the people in the front participating, you're like among them.
Yes.
So I really liked singing on that.
Getting for anyone curious, my old ass knees getting onto that platform is just like a little step.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the
right.
Which that's a momentum killer.
If it weren't for that barricade, I wouldn't have had that fun moment where I got to lean up.
We'll get there. We will get there. So for Bad Boy, there was
Big Boy.
Bad Boy. For Big Boy, there was the barricade like loosely placed in front, and of course, it was immediately gone.
They handled it well.
They handled it very well.
I like that. Like, obviously, Sound and Fury did not want that there. They feel this. They are punks. They're corpsmen. They do this because they're part of it. Martine played,
Yeah.
Madison played.
Yeah.
Riley is very tall.
He's so tall.
So tall. It was a hotshot fire marshal. That's the whole story. And obviously, next year there's going to be some conversations in place beforehand.
Yeah. And it's one of those things. It's like, do you want to have as many people able to come to this thing as possible?
Yeah.
Or no?
Then there's going to be some incidents, and they're going to do everything they can to solve them, which they literally did.
Mm-hmm. And kudos to Big Boy, and I'm not sure who else dealt with that particular.
Yeah, it was mostly the yellow stage. I think maybe only Big Boy had that, because during Big Boy it got completely knocked down
immediately.
Which I like. I'm sorry, guys, I loved it.
Yeah, of course.
I love, and that's the thing is like the ethics of the people on the stage and in the audience are the same.
Of course.
So the people on the stage want it gone. The people in the audience want it gone. And like this, there's no other circumstance other than hardcore where that is the case.
It's a public park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's going to be rules and blah, blah, blah. So
Absolutely.
whatever. Everybody handled it very well.
Very well. Restraining Order, Connecticut hardcore, baby. Punk rock and roll.
Phew.
Great set.
New record.
Yeah.
New release. I don't know if it's
Something.
if it,
Keith
yeah.
Freeman.
New release. Very
Keith,
dope.
Keith, if you're listening, you know. You're incredible. Restraining Order, yeah, I love them. Love Scalp too. If I didn't talk about them long enough. Scourge from Texas, Locking Out. They had that Locking Out shirt with like the thorns on it.
That's right. Yeah.
A lot of good shirts, man.
You know,
I'm human. I mean, I'm flesh and blood. I love a good shirt.
sometimes you see a design that just speaks to you.
Yeah.
And then you find out it's printed on like your favorite blank.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Which I need to talk to you. I yesterday
Yeah.
wore a Bayside Union Made, which Jimmy Edgman was explaining to me is like a specific style of like how Comfort Colors is Gildan or Gildan Hammer or Gildan Heavy Cotton.
What's Bayside?
Bayside, I don't know. But it's like I was texting you about it. It fits like Comfort Colors a little thicker.
Okay.
Doesn't stretch out. So think about all I did.
How did you like that LA apparel once I ripped your neck a little bit?
Once you rip the neck,
was nice,
it was better. I'm still cutting her out. It's a gym shirt as it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
But anyway,
that's the goal.
The Bayside, by the end of the day, Sunday, you would think would have been ruined. I wore it all day, sweated all day, participated, God's hate, all.
Wow.
I wore it the whole night. Something there.
Okay, well, I'll check it out.
There's something there.
But the whole bit with those the Gold's gym shorts,
Yeah.
I was gonna cut the sleeves off for people at the table. I couldn't find my left-handed scissors on the way to the show, so I'm sorry too that didn't get to happen.
You need the form with like a like the
I
sharpest.
cut one with a knife
Yeah, you did.
on the spot, and it didn't go well. So it was the first time.
Is your new age man shirt?
That's right, new age man.
New world man. Jesus
Christ.
Which I went to that show.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, I was busy.
So I'll mispronounce their name.
Okay.
That was a really good pre-show. Like
Unbelievable
something
pre-show.
that's crazy about Sound and Fury is like there's so much going on.
Monday was us. Tuesday was Cosmic Joke. Wednesday was the Flat Spot showcase, which was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday was
Oh dear.
something.
Yeah, because we couldn't go. High Vis.
Oh, High Vis at the Lodge Room, which sold out in 5 minutes.
Yep.
And people were clamoring. People were texting me for tickets.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to do? Friday was the official pre-show, which was Gridiron, Never Ending Game, New World Man, Initiate,
Something Spinebreaker.
Spinebreaker, the boys, dude. The boys are back in town.
Yes.
Yeah, I really wish I could have gone to that.
And that was a strange evening. Friend of the show
Oh, friend of the show, Miss Kayla, got a mic stand through the noggin.
needed 8 stitches in her brow. I was there for 5. They were there for 8 hours at Cedar Sinai.
And then she was just vibing at the
in New York
festival.
City. She was, dude, she's
Trooper.
a warrior.
Warrior, dude. Miss Kayla, you're a warrior.
Unbelievable. Anyway,
The Runts were next. The Runts was one of my favorite sets of the weekend.
can we?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, go
The singer of the Runts was just diagnosed with cancer. Postponed his surgery is tomorrow. If you're listening to this, it was 2 days ago. Canceled a tour, postponed the surgery to play Sound and Fury. The first thing he does is he starts ripping off the like no stage diving signs. Because there were signs on the barricade in the front that were like no something. First thing he does is rip them off. So people are going apeshit. The Runts.
And was this, forgive my ignorance, but
Sure.
is this public knowledge? Did attendees know of his situation?
Yeah, they posted a whole thing about like,
Beautiful.
but like I would have assumed from that statement that they weren't playing Sound and Fury either,
course.
but he was like, "Fuck it, I'm playing." The nicest guy, I think his name is Nick. Met him there. Fucking dude, the Run's crushed. L.A. straight up punk music.
Love it.
They're incredible. So, Runts, I salute you. We salute you. Great set. Dead Heat was fucking lit, dude. Actually crazy.
They're 2 years in a row. They played last year.
They played last year?
Yeah, they played last year and they crushed.
You know who didn't play last year is Pain of Truth.
Dude. Okay, you have to save the Michael thing.
Dude, that was awesome.
You have to save it because it's so good.
Michael.
You have to save it.
I'm not going to say. I'm saying Michael is one of the great hardcore frontmen in the world.
Like he solidified.
And that moment was like, like not only are you good at that, you get it.
You get it.
You fucking get it.
Okay, I'm excited to talk about it.
It was amazing.
Pain of Truth are the biggest band on the planet.
But as they should be.
As they should be.
They've cracked the formula of like what a new hardcore band should be.
Tell the breadcrumb thing.
EP, single, EP, little single.
Little tastes.
And then still people are going, please, Pain of Truth, give us LP.
Give us 30 minutes.
Give us 30 minutes of music. And then not only are they gonna do 30 minutes of music, they did it like a fucking hip hop record where everything has a feature.
As a guest.
And it's some guy from some cool band. Some that are bigger than others that they're gonna get people into bands. And fans of those bands are going to come listen to this record.
It's the coolest shit ever.
It's brilliant. It's hard to sustain as a touring band.
Yeah.
Because you got to have guys doing them parts. Which I'm sure for Fest, it's great. Because the guys, I'm fucking there.
Yeah. You've yet to miss. Did you do it this one?
They didn't play it because we talked about it. And it was like, yeah, I can't.
You can't blow your voice, yeah.
But man, what a fucking band. What a group of guys. Modern Color, that's my boy Vince. From Military Gun, this is his kind of baby.
Gotcha.
He's the drummer singer, dude.
Oh,
gangster.
What does Vince do in Military Gun?
Drummer.
He's a drummer.
And he's like one of the best drummers in
that's right
in the game.
I remember you saying that.
He's my fucking my guy. I love watching him play drums. So watching him play drums and sing, even better.
Whew.
Modern Color was great. Gel
for the freaks, babe.
Lord, they brought him again. The Gels did it again, dude.
I feel like the Gel Spy rock block, wasn't it the same at LDB, if I'm not mistaken?
They're always back to back.
Yeah.
And it's like they're always talked about in the same sentence. So I'm sorry for doing it again.
Sorry.
Guys. But you're back to back here.
And you're rocking.
Dude.
So
same huge energy.
Gold jacket, green jacket.
Who gives a shit, dude? Yeah, Gel and Spy both, man. For like they're now carrying the torch of the
which that's my bread and butter.
And that's such a at the end of the day, that's Hellhammer, you know?
Dude,
so it's like
that is such a good
it's point. Real, man.
The dominoes are all
there. It's all there. So like that's you go back, Celtic Frost does not exist without so the caveman beat is right here.
Oh, can you shed some lore on this? Because Harm's Way had a joke for a long time that later Celtic Frost and Triptykon drummed with like the biggest, thickest drumsticks possible. And I saw a picture.
It's probably a marching stick
of like Hellhammer or Celtic Frost, where they are just like
marching sticks. They're dope, dude. I mean, I love I'm a 2B guy, which is a very thick stick, but it's still probably only half the size of a marching stick.
Is it somebody's signature, or are you just?
Oh, I use the fucking Lombardo. It's a long 2B.
I think Chris uses either Josh Freeze.
I mean, he's a fucking
Corn guy, Corn drummer.
Oh, the homie Corn.
Dave
Corn.
Dave Corn. I believe that's what Chris uses. I can't remember.
The homie Corn, dude.
But no, Harm's Way used to joke about like branches.
They feel good. Using a huge stick feels so good.
You beat the hell out of your drums. I'll tell you what.
Do I?
Dude, standing behind you when you play is really scary because I worry about a stick going and just straight in the eye.
Nice. That's a good thing. Alex, the guy who did... So Alex Salter did Front of House for only Twitching Tongues and God's Hate this weekend. And he said for the second day, he was like, you hit hard, so it's easy to mix. Which you never know.
As a drummer.
You never know.
As a drummer who does crazy fills, that has to feel good.
You think so? Thanks. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Fury. Non-straight edge youth crew, which is difficult for me. But God,
dude,
do they rock.
Yeah, I know. And this was one of the sets of the day by far.
Yeah. Closing out the green stage.
You know, like Madison, Alex Samioa, dude. All those boys in that band, Danny Samioa. That the entire band is guys that I grew up going to shows with. And I was there probably for their first show, second show, third show. So it was nice to be back to back with them, in like a showing of like dual California.
Oh, that is.
solidarity,
I didn't even think about that.
You know,
that is cool.
It was very cool. And Madison has been putting on for HardLore a lot recently.
Yeah.
So he was like 100% instrumental in the Brain Dead thing even taking place.
So the biggest thanks to Madison.
Straight up, dude, Madison gangster. Madison Woodward. When I first got his number years ago, and his email, I was like, "What's your email, man?" He goes, "Madison." You know what? He might not want his email on the show.
Maybe not, but bleep it out and it'll pop me either way.
Okay, Madison 6 9 at gmail.com.
Because without the T, it's just
yeah. He was just like 9. Like,
why did you do that?
Knew I was gonna pop up.
How old is that? That has to be his first email.
It was awesome, dude. But yeah, Twitching Tongues was next. Damn, we're blowing through this.
Yeah, we're cruising, but we'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about twitching for quite a while.
Are you?
Well, a chunk. Twitching Tongues. My name. Twitching Tongues is... I can't call myself a day one tongue head.
Like a day 4.
I'm like I'm in the week.
Yeah.
I'm week 1.
Yeah.
You know, because I wasn't probably even aware of the demo. I was made aware by sleep therapy, and I was like, I kind of get it. And then Preacher Man.
Yeah.
And then seeing you guys play This is Hardcore 2012 on a Sunday, the last band we watched before we got back in the van and went back to Chicago.
Wow.
It was like, got it. New, like, I'm in. You know what I mean? That was what got, and plus the Closed Casket.
Yeah.
2012.
This is all.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is all one thing.
And obviously, you know, the lineup from that time to today, to this weekend, has changed, and things have changed. Several records came out between then and now.
Yeah.
I was there for practice on Wednesday. Sitting and hearing those songs played, and because you guys practice at the pit, I was able to hear Colin and Alec and all the instruments, and I was like getting emotional. Some of these songs, like Preacher Man, is such a. I've told you this, but we've never really talked about this. I told Taylor this too. I didn't have the same exact experience as you two, obviously, what the song is about, but I knew my dad before becoming a born-again Christian and after.
Right.
And Preacher Man, with a little artistic licensing,
So it was like
it applies to me.
Like,
who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, wow.
And we had, there was like a 10-year period where I didn't talk to my dad because of these differences. So that song, when you started playing it, fucked me up.
Wow. That's crazy.
You guys Isaac Just sounded so fucking good.
Alex Salter, dude.
So huge.
Yeah.
Is he?
It's gangster. Dude.
Did such a good job.
It's unbelievable.
There's for you tone heads out there. There's a thing. The bass is the bass, and it demands a frequency range.
Right.
And if you are playing drop tune music and you allow the guitars in like your EQ wise to get in there, it gets muddy. You got to let that bass be the bass.
Right.
And you got to let the guitars have little mids in them.
Right.
To be to lie where they're supposed to lie. You guys sound
so true.
So fucking good.
Well, thanks, man.
Because the lead in with Isaac Just is like a high thing, and then the once it kicks in,
has to be thick.
I was able to hear the layers, and I was stage left because there was some confusion with security and stuff, and kind of got moved. So I watched mostly from out front.
Okay, well that's a relief.
Sounded.
You never know.
I know, of course, and especially I always would have assumed that doing outdoor sound was like really hard.
Me too.
And doing Warped Tour, the guy who did sound for Every Time I Die, and
Zach Cannon.
No, the homie Gino. Gino. He told me, he's like, no, it's actually the easiest because there's 0 obstructions.
Oh.
There's no venue, no bouncing. You're just out.
Wow. Interesting.
So you guys sounded great.
Well, thank you. There was a lot of like long-term visions that I had from that, you know?
How so?
Like the vest and the gloves and the hood and stuff was like, I've known that for 2 years.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
It was like, okay, whenever it comes again, I'm gonna have a vest. It's gonna be lit up. It's gonna be cut off. It's gonna be spiked. But our buddy, friend of the show, Shy Snyder, legend, did that. Cut off the sleeves of my old leather jacket that I used to wear. Spiked it up, got it all fucking sexy, made my little X'd up gloves.
The TT on the back of the vest?
That was screen print. That was the first time 518 Prints ever screen printed on leather. That was done in 2011.
Whoa.
So I've had that since 2011.
That's the same jacket.
The same jacket.
This is HardLore.
Yeah, it's the same jacket.
This man doesn't do anything without a reason.
No,
there's really nothing.
No, I'll give it to you all.
The gloves were so sick.
I'm never playing with them again.
They were so sick.
Dude,
would you ever drum with gloves? I'm not saying those gloves.
I thought about it.
But like if you're doing Lombardo sticks.
I know, dude. I thought about it, but they're they're pretty tight.
No, but
so
I'm saying
I was like,
if you got camo glove drums.
100%
Or drum gloves?
100%. But we spent a few weeks practicing the lineup of the guys, and obviously like it's easier to spend a little more time talking about sets that I play because I can let you in on what.
But dude, and also I'm just being honest with you. You had this one of the top 3 sets of the day, I would say.
Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with focusing on one of the biggest sets of the day. So don't.
Well, thank you.
What else do you like about it?
We spent quite a bit of time practicing. The lineup of guys is the same exact group as our last record, so we're very comfortable with each other, very very comfortable with the songs. Once we kind of started coming back, it was boom, dead on. The first practice back with me was really scary because I haven't done it in so long. It was like I don't even know if it's still in there, if it's still sustainable,
dude. Because you can listen to In Love There Is No Law, and that's a different person,
different guy.
Different vocal.
Sleep Therapy, another different guy.
Yeah, right. Like
Disharmony, another different guy.
Vocal cords changed.
They changed.
Just fully.
They've changed 5 times, much like the rest of my body. My vocal cords have been fatter, skinnier, disordered. And then of course we had the incredible Sarah Gibson doing the acoustic interludes for us, which
when you explained this, I was I'll be honest, I was apprehensive. I didn't know.
I knew.
How is it going to go over with that crowd is all I mean,
That didn't matter to me because I know how talented she is.
Shoot.
So it was like once she starts singing, there's no way to deny it.
Her bravado.
Dude, she hit this one run where she hit the and I was looking at Kale going,
that's like the most.
She's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And that was,
probably scary to get up there with an acoustic guitar.
But she's so pro, dude.
So pro.
You might know her from. So let me break down the lore of Sarah here.
Please.
Sarah, years ago, did an acoustic cover of Insincerely Yours in her bathroom.
It would be so easy to simply grip your neck and twist. Snap myself out of the moment, though my conscience will persist. Insincerely yours, a battle designed no more. I no longer carry the will to resist temptation to kill. Your eyes, they beg me for death. I can only choose to accept. So long I've waited to fled from spilling your tears on blood.
In the bathtub?
In the bathtub.
Yeah.
I saw it. She and I had corresponded. I met her at a show in Salt Lake years before that. saw it and I was like, holy shit, please record this so we can use it as like a live interlude.
A different reaction from the Preacher Man acoustic version that I once sent Taylor.
Well, it probably wasn't playing it. Right?
It wasn't good.
Well, Sarah's was fucking
Sarah's
crazy.
was great.
And it's still on the internet.
Today.
So here, I'll play both of them here, obviously. So she records that in studio and Insatiable Sin, just as like, hey, I did this for fun, because she's a fucking gangster. And then since then, she's become a TikTok phenomenon. You may know her from assuring small penile men that size don't matter.
Do you see that? Just in scale, where is that going? Not in here, okay?
So you got that going for you. So thank you, Sarah, for joining us. It was unreal. It set the tone. I just wanted it to feel like, because we've learned so much about music, and since we've not played music, and since we've talked about music professionally for a year, that just like you want to give somebody something that makes you go, I'd like to see them again, or somebody online that didn't get to see us say, I got to go see them.
And this was your way of incorporating
disharmony. It was the only disharmony representation in the set.
Unfortunately, IMO. But you only got so much time.
You only have so much time. Exactly. It's in there. It's in there with her.
You had an interesting dilemma, in my opinion. The barricade that was sticking up, that was scary to me.
Right.
Watching you, I was scared.
In the front?
I was scared about your back going over this barricade.
Oh, I loved it, dude.
You loved it. I mean, you got the. You literally got the like, howdy, bitch. Like the cool.
I had a good time getting back up. The first time I did it, I like gracefully glided over, and when I went to do that again, I was like, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because the second time I had to be like, and then I realized you could just kind of go up from the side.
There's a vid that you I think posted too, of you just kind of leaning back, giving the
because that's their time. That's their time, it's like when it gets to the pit after 3 minutes of melody, that's their time to do the thing that like I'm asking them to do. So that's not like, that's me being like, okay,
yeah, here it is.
Here
you go. And
then I have this gorgeous this thing where I go, ooh,
yeah.
I've never had a thing to lean on.
So let me ask you: you played Eyes Adjust, obvious opener, IMO.
Started with the walkout theme. Real motherfuckers know. Was Ludwig's Holy Blade, Bloodborne, which
and it works so well,
dude. I mean that's
crazy.
I could cry talking about it, but if you watch the cutscene, that part is from.
God damn it, dude!
Jesus Christ! Oh, I wept several times during the set. You would have never known because I was like also having like hair product get in my eyes.
Oh,
so it was both.
Is there anything worse than that?
No, dude. But this essentially in the cutscene, you fight this like horse monster. Mm-hmm. Is that funny? You fight this horse monster. His name is Ludwig, but then you realize that he's the first hunter ever to hunt the beasts in the Bloodborne world.
Okay.
And you kill his horse form, right? I know this sounds silly, but people who play Bloodborne are listening to this with tears in their eyes right now. They're like, "Yep, so true." I remember. And you kill his horse form, and then he finds his humanity because of this sword.
You're literally the monitor just undimmed, and this man has tears in his
sword.
eyes.
The Moonlight Greatsword is there. And he realized like, oh, my humanity is in the sword.
Huge.
That's the tongues for me.
All right, now slow down. Let him cook. That was good. It's good. It fits. Sonically, it works. Eyes Adjust. And then straight into
Feet
First.
Fell from Grace Feet First. Yeah. First song we ever wrote.
Which, in my opinion, got a bigger pop than Eyes Adjust.
I don't know. Well, Eyes Adjust was pure mosh, which was badass.
I'm saying singing along.
Right.
I was right there watching.
It's like a new song again.
It is like a new
what's
song
crazy
again.
is that song historically never got any kind of reaction past the first verse.
This is my point.
Hit me, dude.
How did that? You wrote that when you were 18.
Music was written when I was 17.
So
first piece of music we ever wrote as a band.
How did that feel? Yeah, is that the biggest reaction?
I don't know that I've processed it.
Okay.
You know? Because when you're down,
we're still going.
We're still going.
We're still in Sound of Fury.
Yeah, exactly. I still haven't processed any of it. But when you're down on the lower platform, you can really only focus on like your eye line.
Yeah.
And your eye line is the people singing at you. And that's like, you know how I am.
Yeah.
People are singing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
So I'm focusing on who's right in front of me. And like, I look for a guy or a girl or anything, any person. And I see is like, okay, is this the right words? Yep. Here they can have it. If they're doing it right for 1 second, they can have it.
They got it.
So I don't know. I think one's I don't like to watch videos, live videos that I played. I've never really do it. I'll watch this one.
Yeah, you should.
Just to take it in.
You should. There were points in time where people were singing so loudly, I could not hear you.
I like that. I saw a video from the audience of Maybe It Fell From Grace.
Yeah.
That was like shot from somebody's phone and somebody was singing along so well.
Woo!
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where I was saying, it was like, they sound better than me. They should be the singer.
The set was great. The vibe was great.
Yeah.
How did it feel? How relieved were you to be done?
I mean, I was very relieved. I was really trying to actively stop and like ditch the fucking tunnel vision and just be like,
take it in.
It's a lot of people. Okay, this is good. Something interesting happened with Preacher Man where the first verse, I was in a different tuning.
Oh, explain it.
So I would use
you deserve this redemption.
I do.
Yeah.
I used in-ear monitors for the first time.
First time ever.
For the first 2 songs was awesome.
Then
Once the first interlude happened with Sarah singing, I think she played.
she had a capo on.
The capo on because on the record, Insincerely Yours is in C. So she probably was like, I should play it in C.
Makes perfect sense.
Boom. So my brain.
Imagine being like, I should go higher.
Well, is it, no, C is low.
Well, she's got a capo. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. So she sings it perfectly in tune the way it is on the album.
Right.
And now my brain is in C. The human mind is a piece of shit. It's crazy how shitty it is. It sucks. So my mind's in C, and I'm singing the first verse. And I'm like, why is this wrong?
Yeah.
What is happening? And like I'm harmonizing with Alec on the.
I didn't notice until that.
Yeah.
Alec was on.
Alec was dead on, dude.
Alec did great.
He's well.
He did well.
We'll
get
about
there,
it,
but
yeah.
vocally,
Vocally, amazing.
he did great.
He did great at that thing too. He gave his body. And then first chorus, I was like, oh, okay, here it is. Second verse was fine. But it's crazy. I've never had that happen where something happens and I can't. Like the brain is like, no, this is where you're supposed to.
So I guess in the future in your monitors you shouldn't have her at all.
No, I just think maybe she should just do it in C sharp.
Or that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. And then what happened to your monitors?
Because we're playing New York October 1st and she'll be there. So that'll be sick.
And then what happened to your monitors?
End of Preacher Man, I spin kicked so hard
spun
cucked so hard that the transmitter pack exploded to the point where my foot is midair. I just hear dead silence.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh, something happened.
Oh, I got shot.
And my leg was like here. And I look past my leg and I just see 2 batteries into the sunset going into the abyss.
So if anybody got hit by batteries,
that was me. And I was just like, okay, this is off. Game over. Had to rip them out.
Were there side fills or anything for you?
No, I was flying blind for the rest of the set.
Fuck.
Yeah, I had nothing.
So there you go. Pro.
So the first half monitors, second half nothing.
Yeah.
That was so I liked them. They work.
Yeah.
But
I'll
be taping some shit to me.
Yeah.
In the future. I'll be wrapping a condom around my leg full of fucking monitors. And other stuff.
So when did Alec?
So after Preacher Man, we did the Feeder Disease intro into Gaining Purpose.
That's his
moment.
That's his
big
moment. And look, he earned it.
He
looks cool as fuck.
He really did. He started doing it. He started strong. He's
Swag
skanking
master.
his ass off, dude. And then he hits a jump, lands funny, boom, tears his whole shit, fucks his leg up.
His good leg.
Blows out. Well, it's like
if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Blows out his knee for the 3rd time. This poor guy, man. He gives his body. But what did he say today?
while Colin looks this up, as somebody who also has given his body while on stage, and I've been very fortunate, knock wood.
Knock wood.
That is so scary, and I hope for a speedy recovery.
Alex official statement. Amazing weekend. 2 incredible sets. I love my friends, my family, and hardcore music. I will never stop. Be harder. Well, and then privately, when we asked Alec, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
His response, quoting Jackie Chan from the Rush Hour 2 bloopers, "Alec always okay."
Jackie, always okay. Whew.
Gangster, legend.
High vis,
High vis, dude.
the lads.
The fucking lads. Congrats to Graham and my dear friend Marina Inoue, engaged to be married.
Oh,
First tattoo I ever got, Marina.
really? Mazel. That's amazing.
My lad Martin, beloved. High vis is the fucking shit, dude.
I'm straight up my
future-
favorite current
The
band.
future of rock music.
My favorite current band.
Yeah.
I love that fucking band.
they're
I've had Talk for Hours stuck in my head since they played it.
But at this time, so now it's all yellow stage.
Yeah,
So-
Sun's gone.
So the other side of the whole park where merch is, behind merch is like where the artist section is.
Right.
Now that place is fucking empty.
Ghost Town.
Everybody's by the yellow stage now to watch High Vis, Minority Unit, Cold World.
Yes.
Let's talk about High Vis for a bit, man.
Please.
Because they played the Lodge Room. They played a show in LA 2 days before. It's fucking insane.
It looks awesome. Yeah.
They play a set in the same city. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. They got something.
That's something, man.
They got it.
Special band
Special. I like that.
with some special guys.
I like that.
You know, like you warm up with Oasis. You sound check with Oasis riffs and I like you.
Simple as.
It's the rules.
Yeah. The rules of the
Very
rules.
very special band. I'm very excited to see them prosper and doing it like for real.
You know what's funny too? I haven't talked about this. The way in which I became aware of High Vis was I saw like either a tweet or a TikTok or a tweet of a TikTok, something where it was like a melodic rock band. I don't even, and people are singing like it's a hardcore show.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I knew they were British simply because of Graham's voice.
Of course.
And I was like, I should check this band out.
I also
We talk about that all the time.
so much, dude.
That is literally how I got into them.
Give me a British accent. I'm pressing play. 100%. Also, what I as like I said in the LDB one, when I saw Malevolence from behind, I could tell they were British.
You could tell Graham's
Could
British.
tell Graham just from the shape of his arse, mate. I knew he was a Brit. Just a gorgeous band,
Yeah.
playing incredible tunes.
The catchiest.
Yeah.
I get them caught in my head all the time.
So,
Love that band.
so up next, and I'm gonna. Here's the thing, Anthony Anzaldo, Ceremony.
Is this the call out?
You fucking bastard.
You son of a bitch. We could talk about
Yeah,
why.
let's do that.
Yeah.
So Ceremony is next. It's a secret set. It's top secret.
Tops.
You never knew.
We never knew.
I'll tell you why I never knew. Okay, why I would have sworn to you. I would have shot you in the head if you told me that you thought it was them. Ceremony. We did this unbelievable full day in LA episode with Anthony coming out soon.
You'll see it.
It's amazing.
Don't worry about it.
At the end of the day, I drop his ass off at his homestead, and I say, and I know there's a secret band playing. I'll be honest with you, I did know. As a guy playing, I knew. I didn't know who it was. They wouldn't tell me. Even
Right.
Martine, the guy in my own band. So this is Martine is really good at keeping secrets.
Steel trap.
He's full of steel. Never told me. Anthony, at the end of the day, I go, "Are you playing Sound of Fury?" And he looks at me and he goes, "Why would you think that?" Which was like, that's a pretty good tell right off the bat. And I'm like, "Oh, I know there's a secret band. Is it you?" Like, it makes sense that it's you. You said there was going to be a record and a long sleeve available there.
Yeah.
And he was like, "It's not us." So at this point, I've played Wolves with the guy. You know? So I'm like, he could be lying. He for sure could be lying. I asked him 50 times. To the point where at the last time I asked him, I go, "Anthony, tell me straight. Are you playing Sign of Fury?" He goes, we're not fucking playing. To the point where I'm like, there's no way they're playing. He would never say that.
He would never lie.
He would never lie that well. You know, nobody can. I don't know if he said fucking, but in my brain, he was like, we're not fucking playing, you dumb
Idiot.
piece of shit.
Fucker.
And then, of course, yeah, they played.
And there was
They got golf carted in right before the set. Dude walked in all sexy, purple smoke coming, sexy, looking badass.
he's playing shirtless.
Shirtless, shades on,
Flared
purple
pants.
smoke.
Woo.
Corvette drives by real fast, unrelated.
Yeah.
Their stuff's already set up, like, and then the way that he walked on stage with the wireless, just doing the was iconic.
So when it was about 5 minutes before,
Yeah,
they confirmed with like friends that they were playing.
yeah.
Sierra was next to us, next to
Right.
the
Sierra Stark, friend of the show, vocalist of No Right. Great
next
band.
to the Kill Them Mall, was doing merch for Ceremony all day.
Right.
She didn't even know.
Right.
She's doing merch for him.
Didn't know.
She didn't even know.
Nope.
Brody goes, "Hey, everybody, Ceremony's about to play." People ran.
Really?
I'm no hyperbole.
That's awesome.
Dropped, like, got out of line for whatever, sprinted.
That's an incredible bit because he had no idea that was true and he just said it and it was 100% right. The man is a soothsayer. He says sooths.
They had I've seen Ceremony a bunch,
Yeah.
toured with Ceremony a little bit. When you see a band, it's kind of like Terror. When you see Terror play here, it's a different thing.
They also played OG
Oh, they played
HC
yeah.
quick set, dude.
Dude,
It was gnarly.
it was the crowd was so fucking loud I could hear it from
Yeah,
the
it was
merch
crazy.
stand. I couldn't believe it.
It was amazing. So, Anthony, we got nuclear heat. But you did great.
You did so good.
Anthony were walking around the venue the next day. Anthony and I had to, like, there was a second where he's in his, like, fucking pirate Jerry Seinfeld shirt, and I'm, like, looking like the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just wondering, like, what do people think when they see the two of us
Yeah.
walking next to each other? Like, there's no way these guys
Our friends.
are friends.
They
There's
know
no
each
way.
other, Yeah.
Maybe they're right, Anthony.
He's
Heat.
king.
That's fine. Minority Unit up next.
It's straight edge.
Straight edge, dude. This was bonkers.
I mean, in all seriousness, the last 4-5 bands,
Yeah.
like from Fury on,
Yeah.
the crowd, again, I can't emphasize enough how loud the crowd was.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, the last show they played was Sound and Fury 11 years ago.
Shit, you're
So,
right.
So
Yeah, right.
they're coming back at Sound and Fury in their hometown.
2012 was the last one?
Yeah.
Wow. We played that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we played that
Yeah.
one.
It was a good one. And that shit was crazy. This was crazier.
Yeah.
Which, there was a lot of singers. All my fucking boys, Caesar, Aldo, Goozy, Walter, etc. Omar. I like the thing Omar said about Edge Breakers,
What do you say?
where he's like, a lot of your uncles pressured you to drink like micheladas, but like not me. Or whatever the fucking word is. Yeah. I like that. It was like, me too, man.
Yeah.
I didn't break Edge. Not a coward. Yeah, this was insane, dude. Minority Unit. Think about that.
Conceptually,
Brilliant.
possibly the coolest thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And straight edge.
fucking straight edge.
Like,
you motherfuckers.
Come on.
It's all we have left. So I like that. It's like, hopefully some kids see this go up. They see me in the fucking gloves. They go, okay, there's a goth freak guy, horny as hell up there with the gloves on. I can be straight edge too. I'm super horny, even though they don't know.
Anthony,
Not
straight edge.
Anthony, straight edge. Minority Unit, straight edge. Cold World, who knows? Cold World closed out day one. They're an eternal. They could headline Sound and Fury every year forever, and it will be good. They have established themselves as like an all-time hardcore legacy band.
We talk about this. It's similar. It's just because of like the generation that we kind of came up with, where you see the reactions that Trapped in Our Ice, Cold World, the blacklisted shows were announced this morning. These were bands
Sold out instantaneously.
These were bands who, when we were coming up, we saw a lot
all the time.
and it wasn't that way.
Well, I mean, and it's Cold World is a little different because they toured so seldomly.
And Dan wasn't arrested.
Dan moved to the UK.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of an event every time Cold World plays. But yeah, like Blacklisted announcing that they're playing again and selling out in 30 seconds is fucking awesome. And it's the same. Like we look at that and go, damn, I've seen Blacklisted 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But then you see people.
realize.
How many people have we talked to in the last 6 months who are like, I've never seen TUI,
Never seen Cold World.
never seen Cold World, never seen like Twitching. How many thousands of people there had never seen Twitching Tongues?
I would
We
imagine.
was everywhere.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, straight up.
God.
Yeah, straight up.
So yeah, Cold World's still absolutely smoking it. Timeless hardcore music.
Yeah. I guess that's
And
that's really the way
that
to put
should be the goal. And I'll tell you throughout this day, bands like Scalp, Big Boy, Runts, Painted Truth, Jail Spy, that fucking timeless hardcore music, dude. Straight up.
Then we went.
Hardcore done right, restraining order. Punk as fuck. C4, so awesome, dude. The gimmick of C4, like what they represent, they sound. Gridiron says that they're like a band that started in the Call of Duty lobby, C4 sounds like a band that was started in the Call of Duty lobby. Like we should just fucking start a band, you know? Like and I like that. I like the vibe there.
I love it.
Let's see if any last minute anecdotes that come to mind. Dead Heat had a new record that came out, I think the day they played or the day before they played.
Really?
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
The sun is my enemy.
Sun is a real
It
piece
needs
of
to be
shit.
stopped. It's gone on long enough.
It felt much better day two. I would
Day
say.
2 was fine.
Yeah. It was
Day
all right.
1, I was hurting. I showed up with Tagaderm on a new tattoo that Heather Bailey did. The Tagaderm melted off in a second.
really?
I was sweating so bad that it just came off immediately.
We're curious what your experiences were for day one.
To me, as like kind of a half attendee, there was much more shade. Little fucking fish.
Good God. Good
Heavy
God.
water.
Good God, Little Fish and Heavy. Little Fish and Heavy Water kept me
Going.
alive this weekend. I only ate both days.
Yes.
Only ate Little Fish and only drank. I drank about 2 gallons of water a day and heavy water and still had golden brown piss when I got home.
Dude, I think I legitimately the first day, because I have a 32 ounce Yeti that I carry with me, and I drank it clean at least 4 times.
But you're sweating so much that
that's a gallon.
there's zero hydration.
I'd
in our
never
bodies.
peed.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't have to
you
pee.
don't have to. Yeah, that's true.
You're just pissing out of
It's
your
just
pores.
gone. Yeah, it's crazy.
disgusting.
It's crazy how that works.
Little Fish, incredible.
The best.
Heavy water. You know what my favorite thing about heavy water was? Only cold brew.
Yeah.
That's all they had. Oh,
It's fucking 1,000 degrees.
Sean probably still would have gotten a hot
Like,
coffee.
hey. You know what? Sean liked the mid element though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good for
I
him.
got him into it, dude. You just gotta show him the good stuff.
Afterwards, where do we go? Brody loves it.
Oh, House of Pies.
House of Pies. We got the spaghetti.
I for sure got food poisoning. 100%. 100%. Yeah, let's leave her out of this. This is about me shitting.
People got food poisoning.
Yeah, I got food poisoning at House of Pies before day 2.
But the spaghetti was real good.
yeah, it was good. It was like a sweet sauce spaghetti. I didn't get a pie because I didn't want to fuck my voice up before day 2.
Yep.
But day 1, the bike rack stuff at the beginning was a bummer. But
Dude, it's always good. I mean,
you work with what you got, and in hardcore you have the actual festival itself being like, hey, here's a solution.
yes.
Just go down here and sing with them.
Yes.
And then you have the bands who like I figured it out right away.
Yeah,
it was
immediately.
like, okay, if I'm up here, they can't sing along, so I got to go down there.
Perfect.
And everybody did the same thing.
The mini stage rocks. If there's any, dude, I will say this: by the end of day 2, which we're about to start, Sound and Fury solidified itself as my favorite fest.
Yeah.
Solidified.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah, 100. Even in the heat and everything, the accommodations in the back are still fucking awesome. The catering was dope.
The vending is great.
There's water everywhere all day.
The merch world just being separate so that you
Really
can go
good.
and have a little respite.
It is good. I do apologize for the line. I don't know how. We'll figure out a way. Maybe next year we'll try
have
this
the
app.
app,
We'll
yeah.
try the app. Where we,
Day one, I'm not even joking. Brody was on his feet selling
dude,
for 12 hours.
what a trooper, man. I promised him I would help him. And then I was just panicking about the set. So it's like I couldn't. And I felt I was talking to people,
Yeah, yeah.
Because when we're doing it ourselves, I'm going to chat to everybody who fucking buys something.
Yeah.
And I could feel my voice going out a little bit just from talking.
No good.
And it was like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah. We understood. Everybody understood.
I appreciate that.
We understood.
Yeah, dude, this was an amazing day. Historic for me personally. This was like one of the greatest days of my life in playing live music, if not the best one. I didn't get to say anything during the set. 'Cause
I noticed that.
Taylor jumped the gun on one part.
Okay.
But he was like, "Yeah, it was sick," and I was like, "Yeah, it was sick." But I guess
It is kind of cool to just be like, I mean, I know you said 5 fucking years right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it is kind of cool to just be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, we never left.
we never missed a beat.
You didn't break up. You know what I mean?
No, we never did. And
That's
that's
not
the
the
thing.
vibe.
We didn't. We only came back because we haven't played in a while. But like at the end of the day, we are Twitching Tongues. There's no reason to ever break up. There's no reason to play a last show. As long as one person out there wants to fucking see us, we're gonna do it.
Went back to the hotel, took the best shower, slept so good.
Oh, I slept terrible.
Really? I'm sorry about that.
You know me. It's like a dog bar. Well, you know what? I slept in a little bit.
When the sun
Yeah.
is beating me off,
Yeah.
I sleep so good. Nothing. The sun destroys me.
How do you feel right now?
I feel great.
You know why we feel great? AG1. AG1 is something that we've been working with them for quite a while now, and let me tell you, I think I would not have survived this weekend without AG1.
I took mine every day. I took mine. I've been here for. I'll be here for a total of 12 days. I brought 12 packs.
every single day, and I think we might sound a little congested because of the dust.
There's dust when you're at.
But other than that, like physically,
I no joke. I feel great
I'll do some push-ups right now.
right now. I haven't worked out once, but anyway, AG1, a lifesaver.
Yeah, it is a daily greens supplement. You mix it up, little powder, one little scoop, and a little bottle with some water, cold water.
You
Shake
beat
it
that
real
up.
fucking good, and then you suck it down, and it's so good.
It's prebiotic, probiotic, bunch of vitamins, some fiber. It rocks.
Athleticgreens.com/hardlore for 5 free travel packs and a year's supply of vitamin D. Are you kidding me?
By the mom, my way just bought that.
Your mom did?
Yeah.
Nice.
She used the code, got her packs, got her free stuff.
My mom was there this weekend.
I met her.
What was
I
that?
met her on this day.
What did you think of her?
Can I do the handshake that we did?
Oh God, sure.
So Lana introduced me.
People are gonna skip this because it's ads. It's pretty funny.
So is that
I don't care.
yeah, all right. So Lana introduced me, and I was like, oh my God, because anyone's mom, it's like the utmost respect. It's
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it's mama. So I was in the middle of something.
Right.
And I immediately was like, so good to me, And I held up my hand for a handshake. Give me a high five. And I was like, it's so good to meet you. I've heard so much about you. And then we did this for about 30 seconds.
She's insane.
AG1.
Dude, my mom today. So both days, Lana had to drive her to the fest, and she parked at my house, and you need a parking pass to park near where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And today she's like, she lives 10 minutes from me. Today she's like, I'll mail your parking pass to you. The elderly are just, they're out of control. Mom, thanks for coming. That was nice.
That was very nice.
I don't think she's seen either. She'd never seen God Say ever, and has only seen Twitching Tongues play the Cobalt.
During World War V, she was like, when you fight When you
Like on the downbeat.
On the downbeat.
A music teacher.
Yeah,
clapping
yes,
on the
exactly.
downbeat.
She found the one.
She's hilarious. Thanks for coming, Mom. What more is there to say about it? You know, dude, Brody doing merch for 12 hours is insane. What a trooper.
Mac doing merch for Twitching.
Dude, Mac. Mac. I don't know what the fuck I would have done without Mac. And he was my stage manager.
He had you.
He was my monitor guy.
He held it down.
He's a gangster dude. Brittany Miller, moral support.
Jimmy Edgman.
Kale for painting the disharmony mask. So if you got one of those, Kale painted those by hand. Wow. Yeah.
Bo for doing merch.
Dude, Bo Thompson. A lot of logistical nightmares happened this week. And like most of the merch order that we submitted was very last minute. And Bo Thompson, singer of Donnybrook and Snake Eyes, took care of that. It was awesome. Let's get to day 2.
Yeah. Look at this. We're already an hour in.
Yeah, we're killing it. Crushing it.
It felt like we were like really moving, but then when we get to talk about your shit,
Yeah, and I feel weird talking about that.
you shouldn't,
at
because
length.
the insider stuff is cool. Just think of yourself as a guest.
Yeah.
It's fun. People want to hear it.
Was there anything else you could think of from that I should maybe talk about?
Yeah.
Is there?
Brody taking the mic out of your hand when you weren't finished.
United, we've.
And then it was immediate.
I mean, if he wanted to use the main mic, that would have literally been the only second to do it.
Right.
But yeah, I wasn't done. That was awesome. And then it was 2 words. 818 motherfuckers straight fucking edge.
Yeah.
Go.
818 motherfuckers. So it was 6 words.
818 motherfucker.
Straight fucking
Straight fucking edge. Go.
7 words.
Oh, 818. Those are words,
Okay.
not numbers.
Yeah, true.
Motherfuckers. Straight fucking edge. Go.
9
words, baby. Beat the record.
So yeah, then it was
Day 2.
sleep time. You didn't sleep good. I apologize.
Some good day 2 though. Hit the Army surplus on the way with the idea to do the commando makeup.
That was that on the fly.
Oh yeah.
So God's Aid had let's get there. Let's
okay.
get there.
We'll talk about it. But that was how my day went. You know, it was
Yes.
like, okay, that's what I'm doing today. Extinguish was up first. Love these boys, Bay guys, OGs, OG moshers, man.
Dude, the Bay. I feel like every
They
generation,
go fucking hard.
every
man.
generation has like a hot spot, and the 2020s is the Bay. I would argue,
Agree.
right?
And it's been the thing is like,
Back in the day was Boston,
Yeah.
like in our early days.
dude, Bay is crazy.
LA has always kind of been there,
Yeah.
you know, and it moves in and out. It's kind of like when something gets quiet,
Right.
and then there's LA. Back in the day was Boston. What was like 2010 to 2020 is probably LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah. Right now it's the Bay.
Gulch, Drain,
Gold Strain,
Hands of God,
Tsunami, Hands of God, Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Or like those are the bands that people said when we asked like
Yeah.
favorite California band
Yeah,
or what was your
yeah.
favorite set of the weekend? It was like Extinguish and Big Boy, shout out. So, dude, you guys are all doing something right, man. You get it.
Dude, that's the biggest thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we also find out how crucial and like what a common thread the homie Mike Dirt,
Dude, Mike Dirt, Bay Area, San Jose legend.
like
Everybody was like,
all
dude,
of them
that
were
guy
like, yeah,
means-
if it wasn't for
if
him,
it wasn't for Mike Dirt, I'd be fucking shoveling snow.
and he's just like,
He's a guy.
just a guy.
He's so awesome.
He's so cool. I love it. I love it.
Temple of Angels was up next, who was frankly beautiful.
I did not.
They're from Texas.
Okay.
Gorgeous music.
What kind of music? Do you recall?
I don't know how to describe it. Just like soaring melodies and shit, dude.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, they rocked.
Dude, 2:30.
Dude, Volcano, the dopest band. The hardest band.
Some of the videos I saw were like
Insane.
insane.
At 2:30
2:30
p.m.
on a Sunday.
So to the 2:30 p.m. pitters. Come on.
They do it all for you.
Hotline TNT I did not see.
Did not catch.
This was a day, dude.
Yeah. I mean, both were. I mean, truthfully,
Both were big days.
Colin was busy. I'm happy to do merch,
Yeah.
especially when you're performing or whatever. both days I didn't get to witness personally much stuff. So I'm listening to the people.
I love their band name.
Hotline TNT.
Love it, man.
It's awesome. It sounds like there was a video game called like Miami Heat or something. That's a sports team.
Command, LA Death Metal. Ex-members of Hoax, Trash Talk.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Who is it? Lee?
Sam Boston plays drums.
I saw Lee
and the
around.
Singer, yeah, he's vibing. Singer of Hoax is the singer.
Gotcha.
I got to rip some gigs with Command, dude. They're Maggot Stomp.
Oh,
So they're fucking
they're fab.
gangsters, dude. I think this was their first Sound and Fury. I love to see bands like this get like a hardcore reaction.
It's the best.
You know?
And we're gonna get there.
That's what I like. Oh my
God,
God. We're
almost
there, dude.
Yeah, we're almost there. Fugitive.
Fugitive.
Blake and the homies.
Yeah, dude. Taking over.
It was funny. I was
Taking his own crown. Really.
dude, yeah, straight up. Just like, oh, I dropped that.
Yeah.
I was lost just like time wise during the day, and I heard, and I was like, that's Fugitive.
Because just sounded.
Yeah, I was just like, that's Fugitive.
The good, the fucking good shit.
Some down picking.
Yeah,
It's Fugitive.
it is. Yeah, that was awesome. Friends, very good friends of the show. Dying Wish. We're up next.
Ema.
Dude, this made me emotional.
Did it?
It really did. I don't know. I kept getting emotional this fucking day. Just something. What is it? What's wrong with me? Now I see a band I know doing well, and I just feel like, yeah, good for them.
Dying Wish have a new record on the way out. They just put a video out. They've been going what feels like years now, just like nonstop.
Yeah.
And I can't they do a lot of. I don't think they would take any offense to me saying that. Like they do a lot of metalcore stuff. They do stuff that's like adjacent.
Yeah.
You know, next door neighbor type stuff, cousins, and to come home to a hardcore fest,
Like where they all grew up as true corpsmen.
and to get such a reaction,
It was awesome.
has to feel so good.
And dude, it's crazy how pro they are. At
They
their
are.
thing now.
Dude, they're already like a year ago, like Furnace Fest. I was like, they're wireless mic'd up.
I know.
They got in-ears.
Yeah.
She's got in-ears.
Pro.
They're pro.
Pro as hell.
Good for them.
This was great.
Proud of all of you.
Great, like legit crazy reaction,
Mm-hmm.
which was very cool to see. Flesh Water
Flesh Water.
818 / whatever the Boston
Whatever
area
the
code
Western
is.
Masses, yeah.
God, taking over, dude.
They rock.
One of the next big things. They're the current big thing.
They are the current big
It's
thing.
some of their stats will shock you if you look at them. The real world has found Fleshwater.
Yes, absolutely.
And they're taking them.
And they rock.
But Fleshwater's here with us, rocking for you.
That's right. Stage dives, sing-alongs,
Yeah.
Bjork covers.
Dude, John getting in the mix, stage diving with the bass or the guitar and shit.
I love him
I know.
so much.
Fleshwater is family to the show.
And I really look forward to future tours of theirs.
Happy birthday, Marissa. Today is her birthday.
Oh, that's right. Today, day of recording.
Today is literally Marissa's birthday. So Marissa,
birthday.
Marissa, if you're listening, happy birthday. Valley OG, dude.
I remember.
Legit, straight up, born and raised
Valley Girl.
Valley girl.
Wow.
Taft High, baby.
Whew.
Marissa, happy birthday. Fleshwater, gorgeous. Beautiful
Next
set.
up was this.
Set of the day for me, I would say.
You and I watched this from opposing sides. You were stage left, I was stage right.
Man.
And explain what you saw. And this is what we were referring to earlier with Michael from Pain the Truth.
So Cruelty.
This happened before I got there too, so I missed this part specifically.
Right. So Cruelty's set up. Taylor is their actual like band manager, so he's up there like helping them with their gear and stuff, making sure they're good to go, got everything they need. They're a 4-piece band now.
Mm-hmm.
Zuma plays guitar and sings. His wife plays bass. They have a stage right guitar, drums.
Yep.
They start. It's sounding. They hit the first note, and I was like, "This sounds fucking insane." I think Anthony might have done front of house
He did. He did, indeed. He posted about
on
that
his
today.
birthday.
On his birthday.
Happy birthday, Anthony. Happy birthday, a lot of people. Happy birthday, Josiah. Happy birthday, Don Barks. Everybody having a birthday. Everybody having a birthday this year. Cruelty starts, and then he has something wrong with his pedals.
Yeah.
And dude, this was like this made me feel I could fucking rip the world in half. Zuma's pedals are fucking up. You can see he's stressing out. He goes to fix them. Taylor's scrambling to fix them. Michael Smith is on the side.
Singer of Pain and Truth.
He's on the side watching it happen.
Yep.
And like he sees kind of the mosh start to slow down a little bit. And he gets on the mic and says like, motherfuckers, you better pick this shit up and show some respect. Like hard.
Like go harder.
Yeah. And everybody was like, yes, sir. And 2 pits activated right in that moment. Like everybody was like, okay, we get it. This is the moment we have to. It's up to us.
Michael straight up like
it was incredible.
Like saved it.
Yeah. And then guitar was back on. Everybody applauds.
And what's crazy is he went direct into the head.
And it was still hard.
And it was and like because he has a lot of. I say unfortunately, but I only mean for the sonic experience.
Yeah.
He has a lot of parts where it's just him.
No.
And they're dry.
Yeah.
There's no saturation.
Yeah.
There's no gain on
Right.
when he had to go direct in at first. So it's just like king, 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 and it's just like and didn't matter.
Didn't matter at all. Everybody got it, and I was so proud,
dude.
Of the people, like the attendees.
And this is when right after this is when me and Brody got up there, and he was like, "I'm watching a band from Japan." Who only one of them speaks English well.
And God, does he speak
He speaks
well.
English very well.
So
We did a mini with him, and it fucking rocks. It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
And I'm watching them have multiple pits. I'm watching people. I would describe it to someone who has never heard of them as bolt thrower with even more intentional pit parts.
Yeah.
And like
it's like bolt thrower meets Zabalba.
Yes. And they're fucking ripping.
Yeah.
And it felt so cool.
Yeah. And I love that when we talked to Zoom about it, he was like, yeah, I had some technical difficulties, but it didn't matter. It was still sick.
And it's just like
where in my head,
for
I'd be
me,
like, I'm a piece of shit and I suck.
I
and
need to
ruined
give
it.
up music.
And like that's the fact that he's immediately has the foresight to just be like, this is the biggest thing we've ever done, and people mosh. It was fucking awesome.
He said it was the biggest crowd he's ever played to in his musical career. And they got that reception.
Well deserved. And they're on tour literally right now
Right
with
now.
Sangwa So
With the homies.
quit fucking around. Go see him.
Go see him. Glitterer.
I just like I can't
sorry.
I mean we'll get to Glitter. Cruelty was probably my personal set of the day. Just because it felt deeply personal.
I got choked up watching their reception.
Yeah.
Knowing how difficult, like, it's difficult for American bands to go over in other countries.
Yes.
It is far more difficult for foreign bands to get over here.
Yeah.
For them to get that at the, like, they got a set time of honor.
Yeah, big time.
5 o'clock, middle of the day, that's when
amazing.
you want to play. People are still fresh, they're ready to kill.
And he just kept saying, like, come on, we're from Japan, fuck shit up. And people were like, yes, sir.
I want to see some crazy shit, and they got it.
And he saw some crazy shit.
Woo!
It was beautiful to see. Exactly. Glitterer, full band now.
Full band.
Dude.
Cool.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Crazy, man. I feel bad bringing up Title Fight every time Glitterer plays because he's clearly trying to do his own thing, and he's very clearly succeeding at his own thing.
So fuck that.
The Russin Bros are HC legends at this point.
Yep.
So Ned, keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't worry about what they're saying. Oh my God.
No. You mean don't worry about the title fight.
Don't worry about
like,
that's what I mean. I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying
of course.
Don't worry about like bring back title fight. Just keep doing you, dude.
Yeah.
Keep being Ned.
And all you guys out there, let it happen when it's gonna happen.
Straight
if
up,
it's
dude.
gonna happen. Don't do that. It's so
Keep
weird.
spin kicking. It's fine. Model actress next. The standout breakout act of the year.
Not to sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
I had no idea who this band was.
Yeah.
I had no idea what they sounded like or anything. I knew exactly who played in this band by seeing them walk around.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I watched a little bit.
Yeah.
Dug it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. I like stuff like, I mean, all of us, nobody likes to be typecast. Nobody likes to like blah, 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 blah. But like, if you're going to dress a particular way or whatever, you're intentionally dressing how you're dressing.
Yeah, of course.
You have your vibe. Own it.
You're stoomed up. We know.
You know what I mean? And you're fucking rocked.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come on.
This was they got the Cola Boy pop of this year.
Yes. Oh.
You see
The Cola
You see
Boy.
Cola Boy walking around?
Oh, I didn't see him.
Oh,
I would
dude.
have loved to have seen him.
Saw the shit out of him. He's the GOAT.
Love Cola Boy.
Yeah, Model Actress was the palate cleanser this year. Because it was Model Actress, Soul Search, Single Sugar Bob.
Right.
Wow. Soul Search. Back for blood, dude.
I saw Omar for a brief moment. Again, we did a mini with Dorian, the drummer of Soul Search, and it's fucking awesome.
He's the best.
He's the best. It was all badass.
I grew up with Soul Search, musically, personally. They're like, this is my era of hardcore. Was like, these were my peers.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that this is what the people think of Soul Search now. This is where they're right where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're fucking back to back Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Was beautiful. We have a long storied history with Soul Search. Yeah, dude. I don't want to give away too much from the mini, but we talk in depth about the LP.
So if it seems like we're skipping over this, don't worry.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, but yeah, the LP is real. It exists.
It's had several birthdays.
It's had many birthdays.
It's in grade school.
Yeah, it's in
fifth grade.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Congrats to the LP for 5th grade. Huge. Middle school next year.
Mm.
Woo! Dude.
Next is the homies. You know what's so funny? Again, I got lost in time wise, and then I heard,
yeah,
and I was like, oh,
dude,
the bog.
Sango Soga Bog. We were setting up while they were playing,
Right.
Which was incredible.
Isn't that the coolest?
I've never had a better soundtrack setting up.
Yeah,
ever.
so that's how Warped Tour would be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be across, and if we got lucky, it would be like Kubla Khan,
Yeah.
and it would just be like fun. Because you're watching your pals just smash.
Well, what kept happening was like I would hit a drum part that I knew was coming, or like, and Anthony would just like play along to one of the riffs while line checking. It made for a very fun few moments. Dude, this was insane. They did the X Tyrant X Murder Ball.
Yeah, I saw.
Fucking awesome,
Dude, and I feel bad because I saw Devin walk around, but I was always like in the middle of a conversation or something, and I couldn't go and say hello.
He was in the zone. Dude.
Yeah, as he should have been. Yeah. So, Devin, if you're listening, I apologize for not saying hello, but you ripped. You sounded great.
The fact that they did their full sound check, they had their full stuff, they were ready, dude.
So ready.
They really, really delivered. I wish I got to see this up close and personal, but I was setting up. But everything I heard was they are so fucking tight.
Yeah, they're on tour. They're
right
sharp.
now.
That's the best time to play a big fest like this. I mean, no offense,
right?
Because you're just
you're
the machine's going.
Yeah, they're on tour for another 2 weeks. I'll be joining them next week.
Woo!
Excited for that. Sang with Sugabog, Cruelty, Dead Body, Gates to Hell, motherfucking Vomit Forth, dude.
Dude, it's
a sick tour.
That's a sick tour. Gates to Hell from Louisville, Kentucky. Friends of LDB extraordinaire Ryan.
Can't wait to see Cruelty for 4 days. Can't wait to see Vomit Forth for 4 days.
Trey,
my young boy, sweet boy. All right, we played. Godsay played next.
This was so. I'm your mic tech.
Yeah.
So I'm there.
Were you stressed out about that?
I mean, the lady legitimately stopped me. I had to tell her, I work with this band.
Yeah.
I had 3 wristbands on. Whatever.
Oh, dude, that's the thing I forgot from day one.
What's that?
Was the stage security got so tight because of this fire marshal stuff that I'm in my full thing.
Yeah, the same woman.
Same lady. I have got my leather vest on.
Dude.
A fucking like crazy dramatic hood, a mask,
leather
gloves, and I I don't know. I look like
in your monitors, which maybe she couldn't see, but still your gimmick.
this guy's doing something. And I walk, and so say you're me just walking up to the stage. She just goes,
dude.
And I whispered through my little mask, I'm the singer. And then after she was like, fine, lets me up.
Yeah.
And then my buddy Maxine is like, what is wrong with you? Like, why?
Yeah, why are you like
Why
this?
would you stop him? And her response was, how was I supposed to know? Or I just look insane.
The last, I think, starting with the last 4 bands, they started doing like a wristband
Got tight.
thing.
Yeah, it got tight up there. Well, because, it gets out of control.
Listen, the hot bands, the hot local bands, yeah, there's going to be a ton of people trying to watch. Whatever. I get it, but Jesus.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, we had a plan from the rip to do the Guinness Book of World Record most camos ever on stage ever.
I expect to see the plaque.
I want certificate. That fucking plaque, Guinness.
Yeah.
Guinness, if you're listening. Shit, man. We wanted to keep this one like short and sweet. Just all hits, all new songs, and Master Killer. We were like, what old song should we play? And I said, Master Killer. Like, what old songs from our old records?
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody, it was a unanimous sure. And everybody kind of learned it separately.
Yeah.
And then converged at practice to be like, what's this part? We're like, oh, okay, yeah. I've been doing that wrong. Oh, okay, yeah, I got that. And then I just started playing it once I set up, just to be like, okay, how's this feel? And then everybody kind of joined in one by one, and then we just ripped through the song. And there was it was like a funny thing where we all stopped and just kind of looked at each other and went, "It's pretty good. It's ready to go."
I love that song.
Yeah.
I pray there are other songs that you cover from that record too.
We've done it before.
Yeah, I want to see more.
Nah, I don't think so. That was one time. It was a one-time special thing. Man, this was the best God Save set ever, I would say.
What was the intro sample before the?
Oh, I don't want to. We're gonna use it again. It's for something at some point.
Okay, I got you.
But
there's something cool.
It said, "This was a Peter Steele quote. It was, God Save does not condone violence. We demand it." And it was a carnivore does not command violence.
Unbelievable.
Or condone, whatever. Yeah, that made me feel fucking, I was fueled by rage.
So I'm fired up.
Yeah, I was very fired up. We didn't have time to check monitors or anything. Didn't do any of that. Just ripped. Just fucking went. Dude.
Intro sample.
This was like I said earlier, the best God Save set ever.
Yeah.
And that's, so much of that is in part to the people. Like Nate is Brody's in his fucking element.
Yeah.
He don't even have to do anything. And you motherfuckers are just doing it for him.
So this is interesting. Sometimes this happens where you guys had a few viral things from last year.
Yeah. The jump was like
the Alex dive.
Yeah.
Or Alec, excuse me. Alex dive.
Yeah.
A thing can happen where it's scary. Where when it's here's the next one.
Yeah.
People try to recreate stuff and sometimes it falls flat.
Right.
That did not happen. People were so fucking pumped.
Yeah, I was blown away by that.
It was palpable. The energy was literally.
It felt really cool. We had a few minutes like extra.
Yeah.
It was like we could have waited, but we were just like, nah, let's rip. Martine was wearing those fucking crazy gauntlets.
Yeah, the gauntlets and a jacket with a hood.
Crazy. Brody had the triple layered Stone Island. We all had, it was most camos ever. Let's count the camos.
Okay.
Martina had the Warman camo on.
Okay.
Taylor had snow camo on.
Mm-hmm.
I had on like a red UK type camo and a
vest.
It was a double RL camo vest, obviously.
Alec had a bucket hat.
Alec had a camo bucket hat on and a digi camo jacket. Anthony had on a full digi camo suit and a camo face mask.
13.
Brody had the purple yellow one. So that's 13 camos?
Yeah.
13 camos on stage.
Guinness.
Fuck off. And then the camo we did on our face.
And then your faces, that's another 6, so 18.
Well, different camos, I mean.
Oh.
So 14.
14.
Because that was 1.
Gotcha.
Shit, man. What anecdotes can I provide from this set? Well,
my favorite moment where I look, again, I don't like to be a guy side stage trying to like take any attention away. There was a moment when the that's my favorite like riff.
nice.
Just my favorite part because it's like such a like
Yeah.
it just hits right where
It's
I
very
want it to
Chaos
hit in the
AD,
song. Yeah,
isn't
very
it?
much. And I was just headbanging. I was behind you, just full on. Like I like lost.
Felt it.
I lost myself in the moment.
Yeah,
I owned it.
I'm
never gonna let it go.
This 6 group of guys being just a band that I get to be in makes me feel very lucky. That we've all found each other in some way. Everybody's got their thing, and it took us, 7 years of existing to like kind of figure out who we were. I think all of us just were texting each other after with just like gratitude, towards each other and towards the reaction
Beautiful.
and the fucking merch line.
One
Man.
thing I had malice towards
What's that?
was that first mic stand.
Oh, yeah.
That mic stand sucked. It kept falling. I realized it's your left hand.
Yeah, I hit
It's
it.
your left hand, yeah. And the stage manager,
Paul,
Paul,
gangster,
hey, saved the moment. He said, "I'm just gonna get a new one," like while you're playing.
genius.
So me and who was the bald fellow?
Brad, dude.
Brad.
He's the general of the Young Bros Mafia.
Oh, there you go.
He's the Don.
the top. Brad. He and I were just like holding it.
Yeah.
Swapped it out. You gave me the cue that you didn't need it. We swapped it out, switched it, got you the new one. Perfect.
Dude, it
mic
was
stand.
seamless. You guys are unbelievable.
The new one was perfect. It was
Yeah.
a perfect mic stand.
It's really so we practiced as a band like twice for that, which most of those songs are muscle memory. They're dialed in.
Sure.
Brody does not have a way to practice at home.
Right.
I think he just sings in his car
Yeah.
and hopes for the best. He's doing great.
It's been great. He was warming up backstage.
He's warming up backstage. He's wrestling on TV and still finds a way to
Yep.
all day.
You guys played. I knew you were playing Master Killer, but I had forgotten just in the chaos of the week. Chaos of the week. The second you started, I immediately
You
dove.
lost it, dude.
I lost it because I really realized that, like,
Well, you know what's funny is you said, "Are you singing in this?" And I said no, and I just saw you go, "Ew."
yeah. Because I need to make.
Yeah, he's
Again.
Mike Tech.
I'm the mic tech.
Yeah.
Don't fucking forget it. But I literally realized as soon as you were about to play it, I was like, this is a special thing.
Yeah.
This is never going to happen again.
No.
This is a special moment.
If you search Marauder on Spotify, God's Hate and HardLore come up as like suggested results.
This is all synchronicity.
Yeah, dude.
There's a thread holding lots of people together during this. Yeah. Big dive.
Big dive.
Got a mic from Brody. Got a big sweaty mitt just all in my
As
mouth.
it should be.
You
That's
know.
what you deserve.
Loved it. You guys
we
played it
did
so
Man on the
good.
Street with him too.
Before this.
Ate
yes.
little fish together. Talked to the people. So if you're in that, thank you for joining us.
He chopped.
He chopped the shit out of some poor fucker, dude.
Dude,
That was brutal.
he got fucked up.
Yeah, that was fuck. I didn't.
Broke skin.
That made me uncomfortable because, like, this guy asked for that, and I
Yeah.
was like, "What are you doing?"
Because the thing is, Brody cannot. He's on TV every week. He
Yeah.
has a reputation to protect.
Fuck you up. Yeah, he's got
He
to
has to
protect
do
the
it.
business, brother. So he did it.
And I asked him afterwards. I said, "How hard did you go?" He said, "100%. I can't pull any punches."
Yeah.
So if you think, "Oh, I'm gonna get him," just be mindful.
Stop asking him to do it. I
Don't
mean,
do
I'm
that.
sure it's fun for him because it looks insane.
It sounds even worse.
Sounds crazy. I saw people came out of the woodwork just because they thought like
Yeah.
a natural disaster had taken place. Some kind of tornado of sorts or something.
You closed with "Finish the Job."
Yeah, I think that's the closer. from
It's
now on.
dude. It's so fucking sick.
Thanks, man.
I truly, that was, I think, and there's no disrespect to earlier release stuff from God's Hate. that was your best set list.
I mean, I agree.
I mean, it was just like, and obviously there are other songs you can put in place of Master Killer. God, was that sick. So
yeah, it felt good.
Well-deserved reception,
right.
well-deserved time slot.
It felt nice. We were the last hometown band of the fest.
Yeah.
And that feels very special. Like obviously we're the hometown band in the Valley because everything we do is we were born, we were created here, we will die here. Me at least. So to be the last LA band on the fest was extra special. And I think I'm only really realizing that now.
Yeah.
And that like because any band I've ever been in kind of took the longest here to work. So the fact that
it is known.
I know. So the fact that God's Hate is now representative of this area in any way is very special. And it like Taylor records every fucking band here.
Yep.
Martine is a hardcore music legend at this point, as we've gone over at length
even
last week.
The first time I met Brody, he was doing merch for Rotting Out.
Doing merch for Rotting Out, like
a
journeyman, dude. Alec is the only non-California.
He's a Great Lakes head.
He's a Great Lakes guy, but Anthony, born and raised in the Valley, the only one in the band born and raised in the Valley.
Oh, really?
Yes, Winnetka. So Jeff, we love doing this thing that we're doing, this formula we've created of playing a few times a year and going as hard as we possibly can every single time.
We didn't mention the trooper Alec standing dead still,
broke ass knee,
standing
at the bass cab doing the samples, which he hates doing.
Yeah, I know he does. I could do the samples.
Yeah, you could.
Moving forward,
you're generally there. But man, I'm proud of these guys.
He's a trooper.
And I do. We thank you because you're hurting each other. You're singing. This whole fest depends on the people. Like the bands are secondary. The thousands of people in the audience choosing to use that. That's what you're doing with your time. Therefore, this can exist.
Yeah. Band secondary, we are thirdary.
Straight up, dude. We're fourth, fifth, sixth. We're just guys talking.
We're just hanging out. It's all about the people. And much like last year, and also I was talking about this earlier, something I want to bring up that I mean, and this is not me trying to like virtue signal or anything like that. Sure. I swear. Even just down to the friend group level here, this scene is so diverse and so inclusive. Like, there's all walks of life at this fest.
100%.
You don't see that everywhere. You really don't.
No pressure. How many fucking times have we seen them blow the roof off of an indoor or outdoor experience in the past year?
Dude, they have one song, and I want to, and this isn't even a call out. I just want to know if the inspiration, the melody is, if you want to, I can save you.
Well, dude, that's a hit.
I can take you away.
Yeah. This was a backstage sellout, dude. The backstage was like flooded of people just watching.
Oh, really?
So these last three bands completely, I would say.
This is when we were kind of starting to scramble to do some minis.
Mm-hmm.
So I was way back.
Okay.
I was in the artist world.
I was fucking vibing. People were skanking back there. Yeah, it's really cool how quickly No Pressure has become the like melodic punk representative of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Harry played this set with like a fractured wrist.
I saw that. Yeah.
Which, having done that, I know how fucking hard it is just to hold a damn drumstick. And
that's fucking
dude.
16th notes.
Yeah,
he's going.
He's doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
With his, I think it was his right wrist.
It was his right wrist.
That's his hi-hat.
That's his hi-hat, exactly.
The snare hand being broken is the worst.
Okay.
It makes it like impossible.
Because you have no power.
No power, dude. You can't hit it.
Yeah.
So man, kudos to him for that.
But that's also a band where it's like floor tom.
Yeah, no, big time.
So it's crazy.
So and that's yeah, I don't want to get too like personally anecdotal, but like, dude, when you're playing with a broken hand or a broken limb or anything, you have to completely like rewire how you do it.
Dude, I fucking I'm a little baby when I get the palm muting cut my poor little hand. Like I'm like, oh no, so I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yes.
Man, I really wish I saw some videos from Regulate at the Flat Spot World thing. I wish they played the
do
main
you know?
fest. What?
I don't know if I can share. Seb shared with me that he blew his other ACL.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But he was in the pit all weekend.
He's a maniac. He's built different. I gave him ibuprofen.
Unreal, dude.
He wasn't doing well. I hope he doesn't.
He is a.
I mean, he's got that gene.
He's a star.
Where
I
he's
feel like
just
if we ever have a third man, a New York representative of HardLore, it's got to be Seb.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would love that.
He's the third man.
Okay.
He's Hulk Hogan, dude. He's the third man.
But whose side is he on?
He's
what
on,
are you talking
He's
about?
on our side. Yeah, God. Okay, Speed's up next. Jesus Christ.
These Aussies.
These motherfuckers, man, they've done it again.
They did it again. They had the viral moment last year, and this year they get Travis Barker.
There's Travis Barker being like, hey, here's a band.
Here's a band.
I think this is how you take a phone picture. Here's a band.
Did we talk about the Travis Barker thing? I mean, Travis Barker came, and people think that because he was there, people were cleared out. I don't believe that.
That's what I mean. That's what happened.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, 100%. But it's fine. You know, what can you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll cut that.
no, I don't care.
Okay,
I'm leaving it in. Dude.
All right, fine. Great.
Speed was unreal, dude.
You know what's so cool about Speed is just like switching instruments. Like it's
genius.
What they do is so sick.
It's brilliant.
And that's why they are a gang called Speed.
I know. Everybody in the band can do everything in the band. And it's such a unique way to fucking look at hardcore music. It's like of course, wasn't somebody doing that all along?
Yes.
It's genius.
And like this is a similar thing, like with Cruelty, where it's just like
they're not from here. I gotta go fucking hard.
And
then a year later, they're fucking second to last, right next to the band that probably influenced them more than any band.
And they were playing their gear. I saw Josh was playing Brad's guitar.
Okay.
Sam's guitar.
Jesus.
So it's just like, how cool is? I mean, and then we saw Trapped Under Ice at Outbreak a month ago, or last month, I should say, and Speed were going nuts.
Yeah.
Diving.
That's the thing. I mean,
going crazy.
That's how you know Speed's the real deal. They're still like they're here because they're lifers, dude. They've earned it. They love it. They live it.
I'll tell you what. I'm so excited to go back to Australia with Harm's Way and see what they've done.
Oh yeah.
See what they've influenced.
It's really what they
yeah.
specifically have done for an entire continent's hardcore scene.
I'm very excited to see that because I know it's going to be like noticeable.
Absolutely.
I know it'll be huge.
100%.
So, Speed rocks. Good job, boys.
TUI, dude.
Dude. The lineup.
This was Trapped Under Ice, dude.
The lineup.
Jared,
No disrespect to anybody filling in or anything.
Dude.
Obviously, it's the lineup.
Yeah. Jared on bass. Brendan on drums. Trapped Under Ice, dude. This felt really perfect set list.
Brendan,
too.
hot off a Blink-182 tour,
Yeah,
jumping on the kit,
absolutely.
ripping a set.
And he, I would expect him to not be maybe as tight at drums.
Well, yeah.
After ripping singing for so long. Jesus Christ.
The boy done did it.
What gives him the right to go so hard? Man. Just the most special band to every demographic out there.
Ooh.
Every generation, like there's probably 15 hardcore generations of music listeners out there, because of the way that hardcore generations work, where it's like 2-3 year pockets.
Yeah.
But it's 20 years of people who have been listening to hardcore, all unanimously going like, yeah, TUI is the best band. So we're going to treat them like it.
Yeah.
God damn. Dude.
Closing out the stage. Again, the loudest shit.
Yeah.
So, like, the crowd was so fucking loud.
Every word.
Every word.
And it's like they played fucking. What is Evelyn on? Is Evelyn on the demo?
It's either the demo or the 7-inch.
Played Evelyn, dude.
Yeah.
They played deep cuts and people still know the entire things.
Mm-hmm.
They play a Cro-Mags cover and people know the songs they don't cover way more.
Dude. So I was like that. I knew what I was hearing. I was
Yeah.
like, man, that's got to be crazy. And then I saw a video and it was like,
Because it's just people wanting to hear TUI.
They want TUI.
That's fucking impressive, man.
That's fucking dope.
You normally do a cover as a way of like,
hey.
like, oh, we don't know what song to put here, so we're gonna do a cover so that you pop.
And I let the record show. I love when bands cover songs.
Love it.
I
Dude.
love a cover.
And I love the headlining band of the biggest outdoor hardcore festival in the history of the state of California doing a cover.
And covering arguably the best hardcore band of all time.
Right.
One of them.
Right.
In the
Absolutely.
conversation. Easy.
But people were more excited for TUI songs.
So there you
That's even fucking cooler to
There
me.
you go.
The best band, the best fest overall. This was this week was like the hardest I've ever worked.
Yeah, you were. I'm very impressed by
Holy shit!
how much you're still doing.
Oh my god! Monday there was the live episode. Tuesday, Sean Say, our incredible videographer, stayed up till 6 a.m. editing that. Then I spent the next day like recompiling that, adding all the little gimmicks and stuff, doing the final edit, exporting, making the thumbnails, making the clips, doing all that, all while recording full episodes every day, working every day. This shit.
All while surely being in several group chats of organizing merch.
Oh,
and pickup
I'm doing that directly. Brody and I are handling that ourselves. There's no. Thank God for fucking Mac Miller. Jesus Christ.
Mac Miller,
I don't know what it would have done
the dark horse, baby.
without him.
Cosmic joke.
Cosmic fucking joke.
Oh, we didn't talk. Did we talk about going to their show?
No, let's talk about Cosmic
Let's
Joke.
talk about Cosmic
Then
Joke.
let's talk
dude.
about Cosmic Joke, the next big thing. I'm just going to go ahead and announce this right now.
Oh, really?
Fuck it, dude.
That's hot.
Yeah.
This is hot.
This is hot.
I mean, it's
gospel.
on a handshake.
Cosmic Joke, Triple B Records, HardLore Records 001, co-releasing the Cosmic Joke self-titled. Dude. Suck my Cosmic Joke, the next big thing. My one of my favorite bands in the world right now.
So fun.
I love this record so much that I was like, I gotta be involved with it somehow. Taylor just recorded it. Man, it's good shit.
They played a show at Genghis Cohen.
Genghis Cohen, a Chinese restaurant in Hollywood.
Great bathrooms.
Great bathrooms,
Pristine.
unbelievable food. I love seeing bands there because I could just roll up with the Turnstile like Grammy party was there. The kitchen was closed, and I asked the front lady. I was like, "Please, could you make one orange chicken to go for me?" And she was like, "Yeah, we can do that." So I'm walking around the fucking Turnstile Grammy party, like bumping elbows with famous people, just sleeveless as fuck, shoveling orange
Just
chicken.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, it
Who's
was
this
awesome.
freak?
You know what made me feel not like a piece of shit freak this weekend?
What's that?
Manscaped.
Oh, dude, were you crop reviving?
I had to be.
Yeah.
I was filthy, covered in dirt, covered in sweat, drenched in sweat, covered in shit. Using
you say
my
it, by the way?
Manscaped. I said covered in cum.
I heard it.
Yeah,
I heard it.
100%.
Okay, cool.
You can't.
Anyway,
Manscaped.
I trimmed my beard yesterday. I was getting a little crazy. I manscaped. I scaped my man.
Did you use code HardLore for 20% off plus free shipping?
Every time.
Every time.
Every
Everybody should.
single
Everybody
time.
does.
Manscaped rocks. We've been working. They're the first one.
Yeah.
Took a chance.
We love them so much. You guys buying Manscaped every day. Somebody's like, "Yo, I used your code for Manscaped, and I thought maybe like it was a gimmick or something."
Yeah.
This shit is unbelievable.
The people will ask me like, "So, be
Yeah,
real with
dude,
me."
same.
And I'm like, I use it every day.
Every single
Every single
fucking
day.
day. It's not even down here anymore.
It is. It's right down there.
Okay, good.
Something's down
That's
there.
just
the box.
My extra trimmer, but
Yeah.
it's not down here because it's all. I have it lined up in a row.
Yeah.
I get out of the shower. I go like, foot, balls, face, pits, face. You know,
Yeah.
balls, face. You gotta go balls, face.
Always.
Man, code HardLore,
Code HardLore.
20% off, free shipping. We love you, Manscaped.
Thank you
It's the best shit ever.
so much.
It's whatnot time. We thought we were gonna have way more time, so we're not back on whatnot yet. Bo's gonna leave his shit with me. You're gonna leave your whatnot stuff with me.
No, I'll fly back with
Leave it with me.
No, it's because then I'm responsible for everything.
So true.
It's fine.
He's not leaving shit with me. We'll be back on Whatnot in August. Whatnot is the best place to buy and sell new and used hardcore memorabilia.
I dare say by the time this episode comes out, we'll be doing it tomorrow. Right?
Cool.
Friday.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right?
Yeah, we're doing
Let's
it
do that.
tomorrow.
We're doing it tomorrow.
It's gonna be great.
It's going to be so much fun. I got good stuff because I thought I was going to be here.
Yeah.
And we were going to do it here. So this particular batch is very tasty.
Absolutely. Very exciting.
Use
Click the
link.
the little link in the description below, and you get $15 off your first purchase. You get
Hello.
to join us, and as we do like a 2-hour live special thing that you can never watch again. It's basically a one-time live episode where you can also buy stuff.
It's interactive. We talk with the chat. We hang out. It's like 2 hours, and then we ship your stuff so fast
So
for you.
fucking fast.
So we got these little printers.
I love that printer.
Love Whatnot.
All right. Well, we're gonna head over to audience Q&A.
Quick anecdote though.
Hit me.
Afterwards, went to In-N-Out.
You did.
Yes, but near LAX.
Right.
Had a delicious.
I had to get home to my dogs.
I had a delicious two double doubles. I was depleted
Oh yeah.
the day.
I went to In-N-Out on the way home too.
I 2 double doubles, fries, Diet Coke, Neapolitan shake.
Damn.
I went
brother.
in. I went full in.
How you feeling today?
I feel, no joke. In-N-Out is fucking unbelievable. I can't.
It's a health food.
Straight
It
up.
makes you feel. It's feel good food.
Waiting for the Uber outside, a gentleman says, "Hey, you in a band?" And I was like, "Fuck!" Like I had a merch box, our box with me.
What's the name of the band?
Yeah,
Type
you know.
thing,
I was,
yeah.
and I said, "God's hate," you know, being a funny
Oh
guy.
my god, yeah.
And he said, "You ever heard of a band called Black Flag?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "Started that band with Greg Ginn." And I immediately was like, "What?" And I talked to him a little bit. He said his name was Harold. I Googled Harold Black Flag. I didn't find shit. But maybe some OG knows a Harold who played with Black Flag.
Hit
Met
us
him.
up, dude. That's some hard ass lore. Harold, In-N-Out fan.
In-N-Out fan.
So I'm in.
Yeah, straight up. So that was the last funny, like, yeah, of course. Really weird.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go over to
It's Q&A time.
Q&A world. See
It's
what we
on.
got for us.
I've always wanted to plug this, and I always forget to.
This is a
Hey,
good time to do it.
join the Discord. HardLore has a Discord that has like 1,700 people in it.
Yep.
We do Q&A all the time. We hang out. There's wrestling, video games, photography, music, all kinds of different channels. Our boy Ludens and my good Aussie boy Dom are in there. They're watching. Tons of Mr. Brothers in there. It's great to hang out. Join the Discord. There's a link in the description below. It's the fucking best.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sanded Sammy says, do it, fart dough. More than you will ever know. Holden asks, thoughts on Barricade Day 1.
We talked about it. It was a unfortunate necessity.
Made it work.
Yep. Why is TOI the greatest? The eternal question.
Listen to the track. They got the tracks, man. They got the look. They got the tracks. They got the energy.
They got the pits.
They got the pits. That's all it takes.
a lot of barricade stuff.
Were you aware Mr. Brother was a prolific stage driver? No, I mean, of course I was.
dove.
seen
I
him
dove
do
a
it.
few times during God's Hate.
I seen him do it.
I did a little move. I had a great time.
Wow. Somebody asked, need to know why you only played on one rack, Tom. That's valid. I'm a dual rack man.
Oh, that's right.
I love a dual rack. Mostly for convenience sake.
Did it fuck you up at all? Or do you just switch to floor?
Honestly, it was kind of dope. But for Master Killer, there's parts where it goes
Right. So
you
you're
know?
tight. Yeah.
So I lost that.
So
Yeah, so you gotta adapt there. I didn't love it, but it made my life easier because I got so many fucking symbols that.
Ugh.
Yeah. What set brought the best style to the pit?
Style.
That's a good question.
Honestly, Cruelty.
Probably Cruelty. Yeah.
Like it was sick.
I think it was like the there being two pits made it a big spread out of event. And it was like people taking turns, kind of.
It kind of was, and dude,
Which is very like
here's
Japanese Mosh Style 3 YouTube video compilation type vibe.
something I loved. There was just like a slam death metal part.
Yeah.
And people are floor punching.
I love that.
And like that, there you go.
Yeah.
If you want to know my favorite actual mosh move, it's floor punching to like a death metal grimy ass part. incredible.
Approximately how long did it take for the barricade to come down? It was very fast.
There's
Very
videos
big
you'll
one.
see.
Yeah.
And then, dude, Joseph did the coolest thing. I'm not going to get into it, but you'll see.
Did Bo take out anybody when Mosh?
I actually have a great story. What's her name? Presley
from Midnight Hour.
So on the little mini stage, I did a variant of my Superman move.
Of the killer move.
Yeah.
Taylor saw a video and he was like, dude, Bo did the thing.
I pretty much did. But I did it hitting people, so it's cooler.
You didn't get wiped out with a...
And by Joe Hardcore, did not wipe me out. But as I was coming around right to the end, when I was gonna smash somebody, it was Presley.
Right.
And I held, and in the video you see me point. She goes, because it just would have been her.
She got rocked during God's Hate. She sent me a picture. It's really funny.
And I didn't want to. I pulled a punch.
Top 3 sets of the weekend.
Okay. Well, minus your bands. How about
Sure.
that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because they're gonna. That's 2.
That's. Come on. This is family.
In my
Cruelty.
yes, easy.
TUI.
TUI. Fucking speed. I would say High Vis personally because I really truly love that band.
Absolutely.
Barricade.
The speed and the ceremony thing we're probably neck and neck.
Oh, I forgot about the ceremony.
That was
thing.
fucking
Yeah, that's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Favorite song to play during TT set?
Good question.
Insane and Humane was very fun. And that was one that we stopped playing because it became not fun.
Right.
So the fact that we're at the stage now where we can kind of look at the music objectively and just be like, oh, people want to hear this, that's making our set better.
The Taylor vocal only part.
That's Fell from Grace.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
mixing up
Insane.
songs. Saw you exit my friend Salem. She.
Oh,
came
that
up
was
and asked
funny.
us.
Yeah.
She came up and asked us.
A young lady came to our table, bought a shirt, and said, "Would you guys X me up? It's my first time."
Which, hey, moving forward,
Anytime.
happy to do
Come on up for free.
it. Happy to do it.
After 5 years, how do you go about approaching a set list that spans your entire discog and also giving crowd pleasers? You know what really helped
Is
this
Luke
time?
wearing the twishing shirt in that picture
I think
too?
that's just a typo shirt.
Okay, great question, Luke.
Great question, Luke. I think this time the Spotify analytics really helped because I could look at the past, I could look at all time and 30 days.
Yep.
And they're pretty similar.
Okay.
So I kind of used, it was like, okay, this is obviously we're going to play these. We got to. A couple others to figure out. Gaining Purpose is our most streamed song ever. So that's a surprise to us.
Yeah.
But then it popped and it's very in our wheelhouse. I mean, that's one of our hardest pit parts. Easily.
I love that. Fucking
So
still don't get it.
What's happening?
I still don't
It's
get it.
crazy. It's just camel.
Which is, can we talk about something that we did an episode with Ian from Military Gun.
Sure.
He mentioned that when this is fucking brilliant. Should I gatekeep it? No. When they're going on a tour, they make a playlist on their Spotify profile of the set list.
Yeah. Smart.
Here, listen to that.
Smart.
Which is kind of in line with what you're talking about.
It is, but how awesome is it to see a band and they play something you don't expect them to play and you go, oh.
Which, hey, maybe they spice it up.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that's brilliant.
I chase that feeling.
You have to utilize Spotify, unfortunately.
Got to use it.
Got to do it.
And this is a very good question because after 5 years, we don't know what people want to hear. I have no idea. So let me know.
Oh, this is a good one. Need your preset stretching routine. I would love to share it because James saved me. I used to get these crazy pains in my knees from jumping around. There's a thing where you go to a stair or any kind of edge with just the ball of your feet and you just kind of do this with your heel. Like you go on your tiptoes and then you
that's mostly calf though, you realize that?
Whatever. It helps. And then the thing against the wall where you do your foot helps my knees so much. And then I do a little downward dog. And the cobra.
Nice. Yeah, I don't do any of that.
Helps my back.
I don't do it at all.
And I do a little neck.
You were spin kicking like a motherfucker starting. Yeah, I didn't do anything. That's just I'm different.
Dude, I tried to get over our merch table at one point. I got a fucking cramp in my quad that was so bad.
And what did it make you think?
Fuck off.
I'm different. Did you think that? Did you go, wow, he's different?
I don't know how you do that. You just did it like
Yeah.
doing the spin kick thing with your foot, and you held it up, and I can't.
The first time where I went back over the barricade onto the stage,
Yeah.
even I was like, I bet that looked cool. Did I suggest time up with Buddy's entrance on Collision?
Oh.
No. It was like, I was like, hey, here's this song for you.
No. 6:35 Pacific time.
Oh, did it?
Collision was airing. So it just depends
Wow,
on what
that would
time
be
the
cool.
ladder match was.
That would be very
That's a
cool.
cool question.
Besides the Brooklyn show, what's next? Flyover Fest in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Woo!
See you there. Best thing you ate all weekend, Little Fish
Little
Echo
Fish,
Park,
dude.
baby.
Easy.
We're Little Fish guys.
Dude.
HardLore brought to you by Little Fish.
Fucking love Little Fish.
They're gonna have I don't know what I can say. What fuck it.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a brick and mortar at some point here.
I didn't know they didn't already.
I'll be there. They're like they'll pop up at like Brain Dead or something.
Cool.
Whoever wants them.
It's fucking awesome.
It's unbelievable.
It's awesome.
I cannot wait to eat that on the rig.
Brody will say, well, he says in the thing, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you'll see. I did not hear one negative remark.
How many
about Little Fish.
RPMs did Bo reach during Master Killer?
3.
3. Yeah. And 3.
Joke landed.
Woo.
YTUI drum guy look like.
Did you see that tweet?
Guy. No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Somebody, I believe, and this is just funny
Was it a
because
bit?
we know. No, I don't think it was a bit because I looked at the profile. Someone said it looks like the singer from Turnstile is playing drums for TUI. And he was, because he does.
Food ranking of your weekend for sure. Little
Little
Fish.
Fish?
Anything else?
Yeah, Little Fish in and out, the rest.
Come on.
Bo. Well, last time you're up against raging to a band like that, Gorilla Biscuits that tied down. Listen. I hate the term mass retirement. I mostly abstain because like I don't have health insurance and I'm old. That's it.
You're not old.
I'm old enough to where if I get hurt, it could be a lifelong thing. You know what I mean? Like if I fuck my knee up or break something, it could be the rest of my life that I'm dealing with it. So, but I love participation.
Oh, it's the best.
I've been a participator my whole life.
I don't like live music that I can't participate in.
Straight up.
And that's the thing I found. I've thought I hated live music, and it's really just that I hate live music that isn't hardcore music. The Switching Tongue's always been in contact with Sarah. How planned out was her playing with you guys? Very planned out.
Very. She had a mic
weeks out.
and an instrument cable.
Yeah. This was like such a shot in the dark idea, you know? Because we've had the live interludes that you can hear in like our LDB set and the Philly one that's on fucking 856. But to do it live was just another little element to let you know, like, hey, this is very special to us. This isn't just a show. We want to give you something memorable.
Was she here or did she come out just
No,
for
she
that?
came out just for that.
There you
She
go.
lives just from Utah. Will y'all let Bo do vocals on the side? In what way? He did.
I do.
He did it. I've never seen more messages in 2 minutes. That's fucking right. That's right. I'd also love to know about your process on designing this entire merch spread. All
Dude.
the items were hot.
I mean,
Man.
you
Let me tell you.
you have an ongoing tweet.
Me and Brody, we get in the kitchen, we cook.
You are Jesse and Heisenberg.
Straight up, dude. We
Straight
do
up.
not stop cooking until we think the meal tastes perfect. It's much like the Bear season 2, you know?
You just blew my mind.
We truly, the Gold's Gym thing was like, I was literally at the gym probably 3 weeks ago and it was like, ding,
Yeah.
what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Dude, and then the like comic strip thing.
That thing, I saw it colorized today.
Somebody did that. I don't know.
Somebody did
No,
that?
I don't know who that was.
No. I mean to say that wasn't the.
It wasn't the
illustrator?
guy that illustrated it. It was
Holy
a
shit.
colorist.
It looks
It looks
awesome.
crazy. Yeah, that was his like grand plan. He wanted to do. We like completely went in together on the collab shirt. The Twitching Tongues
Yeah,
That's a
that
collab
was sick.
shirt.
That I mean, for those of you who don't know, just picture the Twitching Tongues logo, the TT upside down with the God's Hate
I can put it in.
samurai. Okay. What's his name?
Oh, his name is Fernando San.
Fernando San.
Yeah.
Helmet on the fucking.
That's right.
So sick.
Shorts are a collaborative, like shorts and the tote bag and stuff are all our buddies, John Bowles and dude, the God, Richie. Richie is our secret weapon. Richie, we love you so much. We would be in the water.
Those
without
damn
you.
tote bags, dude.
Love that thing.
They're so sick.
I ain't left home without that motherfucker. Yeah, the Twitching Tongue stuff was my buddy James Bouzma and the Lazy God, he's from France. He did the Jesus Piece last LP artwork, which I loved.
You can see. Yeah.
He and I just started talking, and I was like, dude. And I had so I wanted these shirts for both Sound and Fury and something else coming up because there's a special anniversary days away. So they're both kind of in love. There's no loss. They're both different takes on that album art, which is very fun.
The Cremated Equal shirt
Maybe
is about to be
best one ever.
As soon as I wash it, it's gonna be my favorite shirt.
That's our best shirt we've ever.
I think it is.
It's fine. It happens.
How are Bo's knees? My knees feel fine. You got to remember that was what fucking 3 minutes of me participating.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Thought process going into Colin and Brody's gimmicks for Tongues and God's Hate. Well, for Brody, it's like it's not a gimmick.
It's the evolution of Brody.
It's that's the real him.
Yeah.
Camo ski mask, camo jacket, camo vest. That's who he is right here on the heart, underneath. And same with mine, you know. Rob Halford, demon,
Yeah.
Japanese demon. Rob Halford with like
Straight edge.
with like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Straight edge.
Straight edge.
Yeah.
Straight edge.
Whose idea was to do Master Killer cover, and when did its planning start? When did Master Killer come out? That's when it started.
It was like 2 weeks before the fest.
So sick.
We were just like, same set as Tied Down, and I was like, no, Master Killer, and everybody was like, cool. And that was
Hardest move you saw, dude. Who's Scotty falling?
Dude, you got to see this. Our buddy OG Scotty Plagues, California mosh legend. Always getting hurt, always getting memed.
For the cause, you know.
Straight up, here he is fucking his life up.
But do the Anthony one.
Yeah, this is the one Anthony made. Oh my God, unbelievable. How long do you think until Speed headlines could be next year?
I mean, to be honest with you, direct support at a thing like this kind of is.
It's the same thing.
You know?
Yeah.
How do you feel taking the stage the frontman after being on bass behind the kit for the last few years? And how hard did you cry after, during, or before the set?
A lot during.
Did you?
Yeah, big time. There were a couple moments after too where I would just found myself by myself, just kind of thinking about it, you know?
Oh, and also we glazed over this. During a point in time in the set, I asked you this after when we were eating. You like looked at Taylor and you were both laughing at each other.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Insane and Humane.
Because it's going to be on some video.
Yeah, it is. Insane and Humane, historically, the audience sings way too fucking fast when he starts playing guitar.
Uh-huh.
So it was like I was between them. So
Right.
I couldn't tell which one was off.
Were your monitors out at the
Oh,
time?
yeah.
It was
Way
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So I was looking at the people singing, going shh, so I could hear Taylor, and they wouldn't. Shh. But then we just all came in at the.
Yeah.
But that used to happen all the time. But on a stage, I can generally hear it and still keep kind of.
But you're in front of all monitors
Yes,
at this point.
exactly.
You're
So
they're your monitors.
They're my monitor,
Yeah.
and they're fucking blowing it. So-
and I saw you look at I heard you laugh.
Yeah.
You do a little like you chuckle.
it was hilarious
and you're looking at Taylor, and Taylor is like ear to ear smiling. And that
because there's nothing.
those are those
there's nothing we can
beautiful
do.
like punk DIY moments that
Exactly.
still exist in our world. And it's wonderful. Two brothers, come on,
Yeah.
sweet brothers.
Did anyone achieve Mosh 5? I think the last, like, God's Hate, Speed, TUI, sang was like they all had 5 pits,
Dude,
5 different pits.
yeah. I love when another pit opens. It's literally like a cell splitting under a microscope. It's so cool.
So awesome.
It's so cool looking.
What is your highlight moment of the fest? Like one moment for each of you.
God's Hate covering Master Killer. I got to do day by day, and this is not just me sucking your thing, but like Twitching Tongues coming back. As soon as Isaac just started, it was very special to me. God's Hate covering Master Killer, because like you guys you didn't have to do that.
No,
you have a lot of songs you can
got
play.
some tracks.
You showed respect to this thing that like we all love so much. It's so cool. What about you?
Same. I can't talk about it or I'll fucking weep.
Yeah.
Sick of crying. How bad did the pit smell? Not that bad.
Not that bad.
I smelled a worse pit.
The porta potties behind the stage.
Holy Lord.
That was just pure shit.
Holy Lord.
Smelled shit. Here we go. So many questions in the Discord because the Discord is the best. And this is how you can talk to us.
Anthony did do sound for Cruelty. How did you link up with Alex Salter for running sound? I think Taylor asked him last year because he was there for Drug Church.
Uh-huh.
This year it was like, dude, you killed it last year. Please come back. And he was like, okay. I fucking love that guy.
Oh, this is good. What are your hardcore and metal fest fanny pack essentials? You don't really carry around a side bag. You didn't this weekend. He's getting his, I believe. With me, I have like a hairbrush because I have the shittiest hair. Some gum because I hate not having gum right now is killing me, but I'm doing it for the show. A little solid cologne that I always carry around because I like to smell good. Deodorant and my acid reducers.
Very nice.
Yeah, my antacid pills and ibuprofen, which came in handy.
Oh, we have.
What do we have?
All right, here's my whole kit.
Oh yeah, the shades and sunglasses.
They're fucked
too.
up.
Oh no. Yeah, they got a little bent.
Got bent back. My sunglasses.
More like wobbly Parkers.
Here's my sunglasses. These are not Warby Parker. Aesop. Resurrection aromatic hand wash.
Boozy ass.
The greatest.
It is the best
lotion in the world. You'll see me. I'll walk around. I go, do you want to try the best lotion in the world?
And everybody
everybody
smells
goes,
so
sure.
fucking good.
What's up?
Oh, dude, we should thank the homie Robert from Candle Company.
Oh, dude, Lalabo.
Dude, thank you so much. That's all we're gonna say.
I can't believe we got a Lalabo guy.
Thank you so much.
fucking
Yeah, we
crazy.
really appreciate that. Thank you.
Except gloves. You got to bring those.
Yeah, those are always in the fanny.
Always.
Yeah, I forgot.
Resistance band for getting a quick pump before you play.
And for those of you not from the United States, when we say fanny pack, we don't. It's a side bag, a bum bag.
Because what is fanny?
Fanny is pussy over there.
I'll wear mine on my pussy. Liquid IV, sugar-free, lemon lime.
Dude, the sugar-free is such a smart idea.
It's gangster.
Such a smart idea.
Big Sharpie.
Big Sharpie for Xing up.
Gotta have a big Sharpie for your Xing up somebody for the first time. Cosmic Joke sticker. I don't leave home without it.
It's a good
HardLore
bit.
Records 001.
It's a great bit. Also a hair tie in mine. You don't need those. No
Phil
more.
Collins headset microphone that I didn't use because of the Commando makeup,
Right.
but maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Arc'teryx beanie. Don't leave home without it.
Especially for those 102-degree days.
Joke landed. This is a Heil microphone. This is my favorite microphone. I thought I lost it, but it turns out it was just in this bag that I needed to look through.
You just found that out?
Just found it out
Amazing.
just now. I thought it was gone forever.
Show off that bag that
This one?
I hope is going to be online for you guys.
Oh, so sexy.
Such a good bag. So yeah, that's what we keep in our fannies.
Wow. Soul Search LP when?
You'll see.
You'll see soon.
Who had the worst crowd participation? Oh,
That's fine.
that defeats the purpose of everything.
That's not what we do, brother.
That's not what we do.
But man, this was one of the best weeks of my life, I would say. Most productive.
Monumental.
Monumental.
Like, this is going to be the kind of thing where you're going to be like, man, 5 years ago, that 1 week,
Yeah.
I was
Absolutely.
so,
I did so much shit. I feel bad just fucking blathering on and on about shit that I did at this fest, but man, dude, like, it was personal.
And
it was
have
deeply personal.
You have documented proof
Yeah.
that you should be talking about it. People wanted this, and they were excited.
Right.
I get to go home tomorrow,
Yeah.
first class for the first time ever. Got a lucky
How'd
upgrade.
you fucking pull that off?
$200 upgrade. And then you got lucky.
Oh, that's gonna be a fucking
It might be a paradigm
That's
shift.
that's a car.
Yeah.
That ain't a plane. That thing is going into the sky. $200 first class. You're fucked.
It's American.
That thing is stopping for gas.
Right. Just relax.
That's gonna be.
I've been here for so long.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for your hospitality
Oh my God, you kidding me?
and your
Anytime.
patience.
Thank you for rocking this week, dude. You were just vibing.
I really was. I was hanging out.
Thank you all for watching and listening and for the kind words week to week.
Yeah, got a lot of we should say got a lot of like pictures, got a lot of comments. Also, I want to say personally, I got a lot of comments of congrats on the new record coming out. Very excited for Harm's Way, new song rips, all like thank you guys so much. I shared that with the bandmates who weren't there.
Yeah.
We're very excited. And by the time this comes out, the day before this, we will have shot a video with some randoms who hopefully are listening to this.
Or are in it.
Or are in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Thank you all so much. This was our Sound and Fury recap. You know, we can only recap our own perspective on this thing.
Yeah.
So apologies if there's anything we didn't cover that you want to talk about or
Yeah.
glazed over some things.
But biggest thanks to Martine, Madison,
Kat, Catherine, Raid, Juday, Abdulaziz, Nijmadeen. Thank you
you angel,
for everything you do. Madison,
Andy,
Sean,
Erica, the team,
I can't believe Erica's part of the squad, dude.
the team.
That's my fucking OG, dude.
The team goes deep.
Sean Say,
Ugh,
gangster.
gangster.
Yeah, man.
Everybody at Sound and Fury.
Truly.
it was awesome.
Too many people to thank.
Of course.
But man, very special. We love you all. We will see you next week.